I just gotta check the mic. All right, welcome back for episode 2 of our rebuild series for App State. We're gonna try to do this in a couple years. I think our goal is probably gonna get it to done in 5. It might take 6, but if you're watching this in the future, hopefully there'll be more on the channel. This is the second episode, so go make sure you check the first one. But we're on week 9. We're gonna do a little bit of catching up before we get into the bulk of it. We have Georgia State this week. Talk about recruiting for a little bit. We did sign a 4-star QB in Max Choice last time at the very tail end of the episode. So he's going to be our quarterback of the future. I'm not exactly sure how he'll fare freshman year. We do have B. Wiles and M. Wilson. I'm not sure their first names, but we do lose Joey Aguilar next year, who's a great player for App State the last few years. I think he holds a ton of records for them. So that'll be somebody we have to replace in a heavy fashion. But hopefully Max Choice can do it going into next year. And then there's just a ton of other guys. I don't think we've had that many commits so far. We can take a look. We are first in our conference, which isn't really too difficult when you're doing Sunbelt. But it is what it is. But we do have Charles T, Tyreek Brent, Josh Jennings, Eli Cure, Mustafa Ekwonu, and Jared Slade. So a couple good guys, a couple defensive guys, a couple outside linebackers, a free safety, defensive tackle, and then a right tackle. So I think we're starting off on a good footing, especially since we have Max Choice now. That's just going to be huge. The scrambling QB with, I think he had 85 speed. 82 speed. Does have a gold badge and team player. Would love to see more there since you can't develop them, but it is what it is. But you can't always get what you want. Oh my goodness, TikTok's going crazy. But we'll get out of recruiting now since we already completed for this week. We're going to take a look at the stats so far for this season, and then we'll get into the game. So Joey Aguilar, 1,410 yards so far this season. Completed 58% of his passes, 6 touchdowns. We have thrown a ton of interceptions, so that's something we'll look to cut down on the last few weeks. We are 3-4, so we do have a chance to make a bowl game here if we can continue to win the next couple games. Next up, we have Kanye Roberts, Mikael Haywood doing the dual split, kind of a 75-25 split in terms of the running for us so far. Joey Aguilar has a few yards as well. He's been able to get out of the pocket. He does have 2 rushing touchdowns, 3 rushing touchdowns for Anderson Castle. He is our power back, so he gets a lot of those 1-yard rushes for touchdowns, so nothing too crazy. But Kanye Roberts has 5 touchdowns so far. Looking to break that double-digit mark towards the end of the year. Christian Horn has been wide receiver number 1 for us. 347 yards and 26 receptions, no touchdowns. Michael Hetzel does lead the way with 3 touchdowns, 16 receptions, 260. So kind of surprising there. I thought Horn would be a little better, but it seems like he just hasn't been able to get off the block as well. And then we have Micaiah Jackson coming in this 2 slot with 273 on 18 receptions. So not terrible, not great. A ton of guys kind of spread out all over the place. 4 guys above 100, but nobody above 400, 7 games into the season. So that is worrisome. But looking at defense for the last time, or the last stats we'll look at before we get into it, we do have Miles Farmer, the free safety senior, leading the way with 30 tackles. And then in terms of sacks, we have Thomas Davis, our left outside linebacker. He's probably our, I would say, left rushing end. So that's why he has a 4.5 sacks. But we've been decent on sacks. A bunch of guys above 2 so far. So not too shabby at all. And a couple guys with half sacks. But we're going to go ahead and get in this one. We'll play the moments. We're going to try to finish out the season in this episode. I'm not going to stream for too terribly long, probably 2-ish hours. We'll try to get into next season and start the season. And then I think Monday or Tuesday, we'll go for a couple more hours to finish up season, or get halfway through season 2. And then from there, we'll just keep it pushing into the I guess year 3. And like I said, I think we can get this done, this rebuild. So win a national championship with App State in year 5 or 6. I'll probably try to look to move them to the ACC about year 4 to see if that boosts, recruits and all that stuff. But looking at the uniforms we get into the game, I will say App State does have some of the best uniforms in the game. I think we're going to go with the all yellow today. I think we did that last episode as well, but they do have some nice uniforms. So we'll just switch it around here and there. But yeah, we haven't had the greatest season on the record books. 3-4 so far. Nothing too great. I'd love to see us make a bowl game year one, but with the way it's been going, we just really haven't been able to get our feet under us to start the year. Definitely lost some close games. We lost that game to Clemson by what I think it was actually like 10 or 14 points, but in theory, we really should have been like a 3-point game or something, but we just couldn't hold on and gave up a massive touchdown at the end of the game, which really screwed us. But we almost had the upset in our hands, but we weren't able to take advantage. But we'll start it off here. We're going to take the ball over. I think we have the clock set to 8 minutes, so we'll take the first possession here. We're going to go with the handoff here to the right side. Roberts isn't going to get anything. A loss of 1. So we'll go 2nd down and 11 to start the game from the 24. Not what you want to see right out the gate. Definitely a big fall on our face moment. Nobody really open here. We're just going to get outside the pocket, see if we can get around. We got around the right end there. We're going to have a wide open field. He's going to look to go all the way down the side, but there's going to be a safety. We're just going to get out of bounds so we don't get hit with a big hit. Oh my goodness. Aguilar had a huge run there from our 24 down to their 29 on one big play. And it is raining. It seems to always rain in this game. R went across the middle right there. Oh, and that was almost picked off. Definitely should have thrown that just a little bit tighter. Hung that up way too much there. We do have Caden Robinson out for the season. That's something else I didn't look at was injuries. We're going to hit X across the middle, see if we can get it there. Till we do, he's going to catch it. That'll be number 12, Hetzel on the receiving end there. Again, our leading touchdown receiver. We're going to look to go back here, hit the run. We'll probably try to run a lot today, but I mean, Aguilar has been already big for us with a huge run of over 50 yards. We're going to see if we can just, pass sporadically, catch him off guard, but probably try to be very, very run heavy, keep it on the ground with all this rain. We're going to hit Hetzel again across the middle. He's going to get that first down. No, 3rd and inches on the 4. We're going to look to get this conversion here. I don't know why in the world we would ever, in a million years, not run this ball. 3rd and inches on the 4-yard line, and they want us to pass. Come on now. Come on. We're going to go in a single back formation, put the tight end in motion. He's going to make a good block on the right-hand side, and Kanye Roberts is going to get in for a touchdown, the first touchdown of the game. We'll take a 6-0 lead, and that's going to be huge for the momentum boost. Started off. What a start to this game. First drive, first touchdown. Can't complain. Tight end had a massive block there on the rushing. I think that was a safety, but I wasn't able to see it. So starting up here on defense, we'll take control. It'll be 3rd and 7. We'll take control of the defensive end, see if we can get to the quarterback and pressure and make him make a bad throw or even get a sack. We don't get a swim move off, but he's going to be pressured. He's going to have to throw it away. Didn't look like he got out of the pocket there. Should have been intentional grounding, but we'll take the turnover on downs. They didn't elect to kick a field goal, or they missed it because it's still 7-0 with a minute and 35 seconds here in the first quarter. We're going to run this one. Hopefully Castle the power back and get us the first down. And I took the wrong decision. Should have went to the left there in that big hole created by our left side of the line. But we were kind of defaulting to the right there. And we'll get tackled for a loss. 2nd and 31. We're going to back our defense up just a little bit. We'll play our cornerback here, Chambers. We're going to protect the middle of the field. But they're going to go with a screen underneath. Probably a smart move just to try to get in the field goal range. I'm not sure if they'll get it in the field goal range. No field goal from them, so it's still a 7-0 ball game. And we're gonna come in here close to the second or end of the second quarter. 3rd and 7 again. So we've been in. That's why we don't have any plays. I'm a dummy. We didn't switch back to the AI selecting the play. So I was wondering why we had the exact same place. I was like, why are we running on? Oh, we're gonna hit square. We don't have the time. We're gonna hit as we throw, and it'll bounce to the receiver we want it to, but can't bounce past a ball in football. So we'll take over in the red zone. We do have 230 yards today, but we only have 7 points to show for it, which just isn't what we want to see. We're going to go trips to the right here, hit him on the curl route, just get down. He does make the catch after the big hit from the cornerback. We'll have a 2nd and goal from the 2 with 2:52 left to play in this third quarter. Still a 7-0 ball game. Kind of crazy. Oh no, that is a terrible pass. I thought he was going to be able to beat the defender out to the edge, but the cornerback made a great read and jumped on. That's a linebacker. Made a great read on the route and jumped it and got a pick. Well, we were able to save. Ragular was able to save the pick six, but we weren't able to score our own touchdown. And the Panthers, I think this is the Panthers, right? Just say Panthers are in the red zone now. Across the middle, they'll hit their wide receiver on 1st and 10 down the 2-yard line, and that'll end the third quarter. And that was such a mistake, man. I thought that linebacker was going to fade back and protect the curl route by our tight end, but he jumped it on that out route and was able to pick it off. That is actually extremely upsetting. But we'll have to stop him here, stand tall on the 2. We've been good all day today. 0 points earned, or 0 points gave up. We're going to try to hit this running back, and it's just going to be a team tackle there. And it'll be a gain of inches. Still 3rd and 1, or I guess it's 3rd and 1. I think it was 2nd and 2, but it'll be still from the 2-yard line. They're going to go pass here, and they're going to complete it, and that's going to be a touchdown. I thought we were going to be able to knock that up. We hit him right as he catches it, and he doesn't have a face mask on. What is going on? Is that actually, is he actually not wearing face mask? I want to assume that's a glitch. Is there a helmet in the game that you can not have a face mask? For some reason, I feel like you can have that. When I looked at the game at the beginning of the game, or somebody showed it on YouTube. I don't know. Maybe there is, maybe there isn't. But we're going to hand this one off. Oh, Castle's going to be able to get that first down. He's going to shove off the left end there and scamper down to the 33 to get us the first down and then some. It's a big field goal kick here, a 50-yarder. Oh, man, this is worrisome. 10 miles per hour into the field goal, a little bit to the right. We're going to try to knock this one down. We do have a good kicker. Oh, a little bit to the left. The power is good. Does it sneak in there? It does. And that'll be a 3-point ball game. What a kick there by our kicker, number 99, to give us a 3-point lead. We do still keep the lead with 2:43 left. Georgia State has all 3 timeouts, so they'll try to burn them here probably after the 2-minute timeout does go off. We'll shed a tackle there in the backfield to make a gain of 2. Could have been a bad play, but Haywood was able to break a tackle there to just get us at least a gain of 2 yards to keep the clock running. We're going to hit triangle over on the edge. He drops it. What are we doing, number 8? He had it in his hands and just didn't come up with it. And now it'll be 3rd and 8, 2 minutes and 11 seconds left. They could have a chance here with 3 timeouts and the ball. Oh, my goodness. And we're going to get sacked. Just nobody open downfield. The offensive line just wasn't able to protect us. And we'll come into the 2-minute timeout. Up 3, punting it away here. A decent punt. It'll be down to their 40-yard line probably. We'll make a good team tackle there. 33. Sorry, misread that. 33-yard line. We need to make a stop. $1:52 left on the clock. Starting from their 33. They're going to go in a pass. I'm going to go cover 2 here, just to see if we can disrupt the first pass. They're going to come across the middle. They're going to make a nice screen play. Come up the middle. They'll get a gain of 6. They're going to go, they're going to let to go, they'll not to go no huddle. And they'll come out with 1:52 coming across the middle. They'll go to out route. It's going to be a little short, but he's going to make the catch, and he's going to get out of bounds. Not what we wanted to see. We definitely want to keep him inbounds to make Georgia State to burn a timeout. I guess it's not the end of the world stopping the clock in case they do score a touchdown here, so we have a chance to bring it back. Across the middle, nothing there. They'll hit number 2 again, but Jason Chambers there to make the tackle on the outside to prevent him from getting more yards. 4 yards again on that one, 2nd and 6 on the 49. We need to come up with a stop here, something, a deflection. Oh my goodness, the switch stick screwed me. Oh my goodness. Luckily, a switch stick to the safety that was in zone coverage. And I was able to kind of corral the guy over there, but I switched it to the cornerback on accident and made a horrid play. He was in the backfield, dude. That dude had him burned. And the quarterback's going to scamper out. Is he going to make it? He's going to run. No, yes, he is. And we're going to be there with the tackle. No sack, but it'll be 4th and 3. They're going to go for it. We're going to go in a cover 3 lock here. We're going to go. They're obviously going to pass, or at least I'm assuming they're going to pass here. We're going to push up on them, go underneath, try to prevent anything from underneath. Quarterback has all the time in the world. What are we doing? He's going to throw it across the middle, and it's going to be wide open to 13. He's going to get a ton of yards. And it'll be 28 seconds left as they take a time out. What are we doing? He had 45 seconds back there. He could have smoked a cig or two and just still made that pass. Oh, he's going to throw it out of bounds. Second and 10, 23 seconds left. So great coverage there from the team. I think we're going to go, cover 3. Just try to congest up this end zone just to see if we can bat something down, pick something off. They're going to run it. So no pick off. He's going to be able to get to the outside. And that could be ball game. Oh my goodness. That is so frustrating. We had such good defense, and now we have 16 seconds left from our own 25. We do have 3 timeouts. Not a huge fan of... Oh, that's a pick. Yep, that is a pick. We were trying to make something happen, but the safety was just there. And he's just going to pick it off, and that will be game. Unfortunate. And we'll drop to 3-5 now? 3-5 on the season, so we have to win... 3 of the last 4 to make a bowl. And that is going to be very, very difficult. I think we have... Do we have Liberty at the end of the year? Or did we already play Liberty? A $192, 56% completion, 1 touchdown for their quarterback, who was a player of the game. Not a great stat line, but also there was only 24 points scored total. So kind of to be expected from that. We'll gain some XP here. Close it in on level 6 to get another boost. We'll go ahead and jump to next week. Man. That one's tough. We had the ball game in our hands. That both interceptions. Well, I guess that one at the end of the game was kind of going to be assumed to be an interception just because we were just trying to throw it down the field. But the one there we threw a pick right outside the end zone is really, really frustrating. So come back in here to recruiting. I don't think we need it. Well, we probably should pick up another quarterback. We only have 3 on the roster next year. We could risk it and go for a guy in the transfer portal, but I'm not exactly sure I want to do that. We do have 60 hours to spend. We do need running backs as well. We need 2 running backs. Oh, I don't know if we need 2 running backs. We're losing 2. We have 4 on the roster. And if we pick up 1, I think we'll be A-okay. That's going to be Zach Talib, more than likely. We're closing in on him. Should get him to commit next week. We just have some hours to put in a fullback. It's always like having at least 1 fullback on the roster, like I said last week. Just to have him there. You can always use, a power back or a tight end if you want to free up a space, but I like just having one. We'll pick up Vontae Edmonds probably as well. We don't necessarily need a wide receiver, but we are losing 2 guys, so we'll hopefully be able to pick him up. And we do have a chance. We don't have a chance anymore. Just kidding. Walt Quincy, we had a chance to get him at the beginning of the year, but he has slowly grown away to us, and he will go to Army as a blocking tight end. But I think we're going to pick up the pieces with Sean Burnett. He is a gem tight end, a 3-star, does have the gold best friend mental ability. So that should be A-okay for us. He'll hopefully develop, regular physical abilities throughout his career. Has decent acceleration, has decent catching. Catching traffic is good as well. Route running is all right. Run blocking isn't great. Pass blocking power and pass blocking finesse are kind of poor as well. But honestly, you just kind of have to take what you get here. So we'll have 50 hours left to spend, and we're going to spend 25 on him. We're going to try to pick up both of these guys, Blount and Kafka. We need more tackles for sure. And seeing here, I think we're going to easily have Kafka. Nobody else has even given him a scholarship. Middle Tennessee looks like they're trying to make a move here for Blount. So I'm just going to go ahead and give him another 5 hours. We're going to double check to make sure that is right. We are getting 5 ticks for that as well. And we're going to pick up Agbogu, the guard here. And I can't even see how much we're gaining. I'm assuming we're gaining more than they're gaining. But you never know when you're using App State. This is like the only team in the game you can't see how much you progress. We're also going to pick up Joel Glenn, the center. We're progressing on him very, very well. Torrance here, Monty is 25. He's a JUCO sophomore. Coastal is trying to get him as well, but they're not offering him really any hours either, so we should pick him up. I think we don't... Do we need another defensive tackle? I don't think we need another defensive tackle. I think I'm going to take the hours off of him. I think I just had the 10 hours on there just to kind of give us a buffer in case we lost out on the main guy. We do have 2 outside linebackers committed. we don't need a middle linebacker or Mike linebacker. Yeah, we don't at all really need that. There's only 1 junior, so we're only going to lose 1 guy, so I'm probably going to drop him as well. or not drop him. We'll keep him just in case we do need somebody, or if he just wants to commit, just we'll gain enough hours with him, hopefully. Bernie Aw. Ooh, that's not good. We have 50 hours committed, but North Carolina State is in the building trying to take him from us. Can't really give him a hard sell. We'll try to, they're week 11? I don't know what week we're in. That's the issue. I'm going to go a bye week just so we can have it on the records earlier. And we'll see if we can pull him that way. But we do have backups, Asher, and then obviously a 2-star Dion Dale. We don't really want Dion, but if we have to settle with him, I think it'll be all right. I don't think our cornerbacks are that bad off. Oh, okay, maybe they are. We only have 6 of them. We're losing 1. Asher could be a decent replacement. I think we'll just probably bring in Dale if we don't get our main guy all here, just to have some depth there, because 6 cornerbacks is not what I would like. I think I went around 8 on the roster. We did sign Josh Jennings, a 3-star free safety. If you weren't here earlier, we did cover that. We don't need another free. I think we're good on free safety and safeties. Oh yeah, we have 6 free safeties. So I guess we could. Oh well, we're gonna lose 3 of them. Jeez. So I think we can always move one of these guys to cornerback if we need. Same thing here. We already picked up a strong safety as well. We'll have 5 on the roster next year. We do need a kicker, I do believe. Yes. No, we don't. Well, we do in the sense that this guy kind of sucks. So if I can pick up Cross, I might just drop more in the offseason depending on the ratings. But we'll see. But yeah, we're losing Hughes, the 80 overall kicker. So we'll give him, I don't want to give him 25 hours. Nobody else is really even trying with him. So I have 25 hours to spend. I don't really know. I guess we can just do it on Asher just to secure him up, because we're going to recruit him either way, even if we lose or get all. So I think we're just going to give him 50 hours. We're going to call that. We do have an open spot for a target. Kind of late in the season to add somebody, but you always want to look for someone. I don't really know who I would need at this point. We could put another running back on the list just to make sure we get another one. Do we need another guard? Oh, we have 2 there. I have a left tackle. I think we're getting all these guys, so I'm not really too worried. We have a ton of centers. Do we need any left end, right ends? We have a ton of guys we're recruiting for defensive ends, defensive tackles. We've already got 1 committed. We probably commit the next guy as well. Oh no, maybe that's what I should do. Maybe we do need, because we only have 3 defensive tackles. We probably need that 5th one. I think I should give him the hours. Who did I give it to? You, Asher. And put him back down to 25 and put it on the other 25 on our defensive tackle so we can get that up to 5. We just don't have the bodies that I would like. I'd probably like 5 to 6 defensive tackles per season, because you can get those guys, especially if you're playing 4-2-5, you probably need more than that, but I think we're playing a 3-3-5. So looking here, looking at the rest of our schedule, just kind of want to see, kind of gauge if we even have a chance. So we're playing Old Dominion 3-5 this season, Coastal Carolina 5-2, JMU 6-2, and then Georgia Southern rivalry 3-5. So hopefully we can sneak 2 wins for sure against ODU and Georgia Southern, and then maybe pull 1 away from Coastal or James Madison. So James Madison is at home, so hopefully that's our best chance to get a win here. But we have 2 games away, 2 games at home. It'll be interesting. I'm not sure if we'll make a bowl game. We are possibly going to lose a lot of guys if we don't make a bowl game. I feel like if we don't make the bowl game, I feel like we're definitely going to have a lot of transfers out. But we're just going to go straight with the OG jerseys, and we're going to be hopefully taking a win here at home against Georgia Southern. But you never know. You never know what it's going to be when you simulate half the game. The moments definitely make it, or throw it up a little bit in the air. And we're going to have the first drive of the game here. We had that last time. We're able to score very easily. But after that, we just weren't able to really produce the rest of the game. We only had 3 points to show for the rest of the game. Like out of, I think we had like 10 or 15 drives. And we had 3 total points. 3-yard gain there by Roberts to start us off. Excuse me. 3-yard gain there by Roberts to start us off. He's going to get another decent gain. It'll be a gain of 4, 7 yards rushing already to start us off for this one. We'll go ahead and pass here. I didn't like any of the runs that they were showing us. I think if we ran 3 times in a row, they might catch on. We're going to hit R1 across the middle here. Nice pass by Aguilar. He's going to try to make a juke move, number 8. But he'll get the first down. That's all we needed. Go play action here. Play action flood. Stroman's going to be our check down. See if we can get somebody else downfield. But Aguilar is going to get sacked. A huge sack. Exactly what we didn't want. 9 yards lost there on that play. There was just no blocking whatsoever. Exactly what you don't want to see happen after you've had some decent plays so far. We're gonna hit R1 on the run. He's gonna be on the move and catching it. Joey Aguilar with another completion, 24 yards so far today. And that's exactly what we like. We just have to convert here, 3rd and 5. We managed to get into 3rd and manageable after that big sack. I didn't think we were going to be able to do that, but you always get surprised. And another one, number 8 on the catch. He's going, or no, that was number 0. Number 0 on the catch there. He'll get that first down for us, down across the 50-yard line into their territory. 40 yards left to go for our first touchdown of the game. Robert's going to make a good cutback after letting those blockers get upfield. 5 yards average so far on 3 carries, 15 yards for him. But Haywood will be in. We're putting to Roberts to work. Good block there. Oh, he'll be tripped up there by the defensive end. I thought we were going to be able to get around him, but he's able to grab us and take us down. But we get the first down, so that's all that matters. Keep the chains moving. Keep giving us opportunities to move it downfield. We're going to go with a little read option here. We're going to keep it with Roberts. He's going to be able to find a hole. Thought he was going to get tackled there in the backfield, but luckily he was able to get past the defensive tackle that just went right past our center, who's having a terrible game so far to start this one. Has already allowed a ton of guys. Aguilar is going to run down the field. He's going to throw it deep. It'll be out of bounds. Kind of a risky throw there on the move. He is moving with his body, though, so he had that with him. But he just threw it too far to the right and out of bounds. We're going to try to convert here. We're going to hit the... Oh, no. Come back to it. Dang. I did not see that cornerback come up. He was fading back a little bit, but definitely fooled us. But we're going to rely on Hughes here to make this kick. 16-mile-an-hour wind coming kind of at us. Oh, and they almost block it, but Hughes is able to knock it down for a big 3 points to start us off. Not what we wanted. Definitely wanted a touchdown, but you can't always get what you want. Coming here, second quarter, 3-3, 5:50 left, 5:30 something now. We have to convert here if we want to keep this drive going. Little under route. We're going to hit him, and that's going to be a catch. Okay. That was a terrible throw. I don't know how he caught that. Typically, they drop that if they even get slightly bumped there, but we'll take it. And we are now picking up here in the red zone. Only a minute off the clock since our last possession, and Robertson is going to go back with it. His 10th carry of the game, the half-century mark so far. Not too shabby from Roberts. Hopefully, he can break that 100-yard mark today. We'd love to see that for him. But we're going to hit our tight end on a little curl route. The safety was just there to blow it up. I read that one like a book. Just came barreling down from the secondary. And unfortunately, we'll be here on 3rd and 7. But we are in the 12, so I guess we can secure a... Oh, we had the little Texas route. If I would have just stayed half a second longer. But our line is just kind of letting everybody go past, man. There's just like no blocking whatsoever. Another 60 mile an hour, but this is to the top right of the screen. This is always a worrisome kick. And that is going to be good, though. Back-to-back field goals by Hughes. 2 for 2 today. And that is a good start for him, not necessarily for the team. And we're going to pick up here with the defense. They're going to be inside the red zone, 1st and 10. 2 and 16 left. I'm going to cover Sky again to see if we can congest the area for them throwing. Joseph will be back to drop back. And if we were there half second earlier, that could have been a deflected pass or a pick. But we weren't there. We just were a little too slow. And we'll hit a 2-minute timeout. But they are threatening. Not exactly what you want to see when you're only able to get field goals so far in this one. We're going to push to a kind of cover the under, hopefully, to get them on a little... I thought they were going to come on an under route. But that'll be a big hit. But we were just half a second late. Not even that. Just milliseconds late from a sack. And that'll be another try they get. 3rd and 3 from the 12. The Monarchs going to try to capitalize here. Nobody across the middle. He's going to come across the middle. to the left-hand side. Nobody moving around. Who's going to get it? They're going to throw it away. That is definitely intentional grounding. He was in the pocket, and there was nobody in the vicinity there. Given I don't think they've ever called a intentional grounding on the CPU in my games. I genuinely don't think they have. Like there's been times where the dude is sitting in the pocket, like hasn't moved, and throws it away like 2 seconds into the snap, and they still don't call him for it. Just plot armor. I guess not really plot armor, but you get what I'm going for. A minute 42. I don't know why we're going like for like super deep passes. We're gonna try it though. No! Aguilar hit as you throw, and that'll be a pick. What did I do that for? I knew I shouldn't have tried that, but he took like 15 seconds to wind up. Bro was like, oh, I gotta, crank this one back a little bit. Good Lord. I didn't think it was gonna take him so long to just sit there and chuck it down the field. That is miserable. Miserable. Anyways, we're gonna pick up here, trying to stop there from scoring. Playing decent defense, and they're going to throw it out to the right-hand side. It'll be a gain of 2, 4th and 8. They'll settle for a field goal. It'll be a 9-6 ball game. It's just feeling like football or baseball or something. 9-6. Be a terrible pitching performance. Fun for the fans though. 1st and 10 from our 25. We have 53 seconds left. Don't really have anything. Oh my God! No way, dude. I just did not think he was going to get there. That was another. The last one is what it is. That was a terrible decision. Terrible decision. What the heck? They still have 2 timeouts. I don't understand that. That's possible. Anyways, picking up here, 3rd and 10. Need another big stop here. Had one last time. We need one here as well. Oh, just overran that. I had that. I read it perfectly. But they won't settle for the field goal here. No, we're just going to run this one out. Knee it. I don't care. I'm not throwing another freaking deep ball down the field and having it picked. I do not care. 43-yard line, 4th and 5, no shot. We're just going to run this one out. 4 seconds left on the clock. We're going to come back after half, see if we can do something with it. Oh, wow, there's still 1 second. No way we didn't take 4 seconds off the clock there. But regardless, we'll have another opportunity here. These are some heinous calls. What are we doing? 3rd and 7, and you're giving us curl routes? Come on. Give me a crossing route. Those are cheese, man. See. R1. Nah, he still stopped way too short. What are we doing? Big field goal kick. It's 49-yarder. I think he did make a 50-yarder last game. But this wind is in our face. He's not going to make this. I don't think we should go for this. There's no way he makes it. 60 mile an hour is directly into the ball. Screw it. Yeah, there was no way. It's inches short. Inches. But we should have went for it. That was definitely 4th down territory. But sometimes you win and lose in those decisions. We definitely lost there. Monarchs in our side of the field. 48-yard line. Nearing in on the end of the 3rd quarter. We're down 3. We need to get a stop here. And they're going to be over across the middle. Oh, he's going to drop it. Oh, my goodness. What a huge turn of events. Wide open. He had that. That would have been, I mean, that would have gotten him at least 3 points. But we were able to. I don't know how. That was just all luck. I'm going to try to get us caught off sides. Oh, they're going to go play action pass here. Oh, there we are. Perfect read from us. And we're able to knock it down. Incomplete. Looks like they're going for it. Uh-oh. Man, Joseph's only 5 for 15 today. Or 5 for 16, sorry. One way out to the right there. Coming across the middle. He still has a ton of time. Across the middle. He's going to catch that? What are we doing? They didn't catch anything, but he catches that one. That's miserable. Now they're in the red zone. 4:50 left. We have to stop them here. We need a field goal at a minimum. Like if they get anything more than a field goal, it doesn't matter though. That's a user pick, baby. That's a user pick. Perfect read there. And that'll be our ball with 4:41 left. This could be the final drive of the game. And how do we not play offense there? How is that not a big moment? What are we doing? Oh my goodness. Our freaking CPU offense is selling us so hard. So hard. Get there. No, we are so close to getting sacks today, and we just can't capitalize. So close. Second and 10, 3:23 left. The clock is stopped, though, so that works in our favor. Hopefully, we can get this ball back very quick. They're going to run it up the middle, and we're going to be able to get there after a gain of 5. They're going to go no huddle. Oh, my goodness. They are working. Are they on our team? Like, I don't know what's going on. They're, like, working in our favor. Why are you going no huddle here? You're up 3. You need to run as much clock off or much time off the clock as you can get. Oh, I think that's what they're just going to sit here. That is probably the worst mechanic. How they'll go no huddle late in the game, and they'll just sit there for the 40 seconds. And it's just like, could you just, like, let me go fast through the time? It's just so annoying, so slow. We'll just sit here and wait, and they're going to try to draw our guys offside. There should be more false starts on the offense when they do that stuff, especially away. Oh, I didn't think they were going to get it off. They're going to run a little freaking slant, and it'll be easy peasy. And I told us to guard under. Here we go again with the no huddle. What is the point? What is the point? And they're just going to sit here. We're going to hit the 2-minute timeout before we do anything. This is so stupid. So stupid. It's like the little things like this. Like, why are we doing this? I know the CPU, it's, whatever. But, man, it's very, very frustrating when you're trying to get through a season quickly. And you're wasting 3 minutes just watching dudes just throw their hand down, clap their hands, and then we're going to hit the 2-minute timeout. Look, great. I mean, I feel like we're doing better in man coverage, but I feel like zone coverage is probably in our best benefit here. But, I mean, I don't know. Maybe we should switch. Cover. Oh, that's terrible. They're running. Oh, he's going to run. That's ball game. That is ball game. God bless, man. 2 picks today. Aguilar's just throwing a ton of picks. The one he was hit, one was definitely my fault. And look at that. I moved us to the left, and look at us. Look at us. We will get a stop there, but we burned our second time out of the half. Minute 52. We still have a chance to get it back. Like, it's not unreasonable to think that we can get it back if we do get back-to-back stops here. Good stop there. 3rd and 6. We need one more. I wonder if they'll go for it on 4th down. Probably not the smartest decision if they decide to. But we have to get a stop here before we can think about that. 3rd and 6 are going to go in an all 5-out formation. And that'll be game. That's ball game. Where's our cornerback at, man? He's just watching the action. He was there. He just did not come up on it. And if y'all are wondering why I'm not switching to those guys, it's because on defense, I elect to just pick one guy and stick with him and just rock out like that. It makes the game a little bit more difficult just because if I could, use her around, I mean, there'd be a lot of times where I could just pick it off. Look at that. No points scored in the second half. We had 2 field. There was only 5 field goals today. There was not a touchdown scored. It is a miserable game. Like, who would want to come watch that? I just don't understand how we don't get a big moment when we're down 3, under 4 minutes left, and it's not a moment for us. Like, that could be the final drive of the game. Like, literally, like, genuinely, it could be the final drive of the game, and somehow, some way, we don't get to get a moment. We do level up, but now we have to win out to make a bowl. 3 and 6, 1 and 4 in Sun Belt. Yikes. What was App State's record this year? Let me look that up. I want to see how close we are. We do get Zach Talib to commit. So that is huge. Oh, okay. App State was 5 and 6. They had a game canceled, right? This is football. What? They were 5 and yeah. So I guess they had a game canceled this year. Interesting. 5 and 6, 3 and 5 in the conference. Oh, it was versus Liberty, wasn't it? I think it was a non-conference game. Or Liberty's in Conference USA, never mind. So yeah, they had a game canceled against Liberty, so they didn't play, so they didn't make a bowl game. Liberty was down this year, so they definitely could have probably, I say this with very, probably won that and gone to a bowl. But they didn't play them. That's hilarious. That's awful. Why would, it was during the hurricane. Yeah. That makes a lot more sense. I was wondering why they didn't, but there was a hurricane. We're going to level up our coach here. So we've gotten, I mean, I feel like we need some offense for real. But I don't really. I want to do our offensive lineman just because I feel like these two abilities are probably what we need right now. We do need a little bit better pass protection. A little bit better pass, a lot of better pass protection. But anyways, we did get Zach to leave to commit. We do have 90 hours available. Do I want to go for a second running back? I don't think so. They're all receiving backs. They say we need one more. We have 2 guys leaving. We have 4 guys on the roster. We signed one, so we'll be at 5. Probably not the worst thing in the world to get one. So we'll go ahead and grab one. We do have targets, though. Let's go ahead and look at the prospect list once again. I just did this last time. I forgot I thought I added a running back. Maybe I'm tripping. I think maybe I didn't. We'll look at the running backs here. I just want to see if anybody's available. Maybe like an elusive back or something. Yeah, the power back. He was 2-star. I kind of want an elusive back. They develop a little bit better than most. Doesn't really look like we have any on the docket. No. I guess we'll settle for this power back. Jamie Daniels, the JUCO sophomore. Nobody's offered him a scholarship, so we'll go ahead and do that. Kind of want to scout him. I don't really think we need these points for anything. Not bad. 2 bronze mentals, so that's not the best thing in the world. We'll get a little bit of a boost. I feel like you should be able to upgrade your mentals if you have them. I feel like you should develop mentals because I think it's insane that you have freshmen that are put in the game right now by EA that don't have mentals and they will never have mentals, even if they're like really good freshmen, like a top player in the country. Like if they don't have mentals right now, they'll never have them. I don't think they really had a lot of foresight on that one though. Looks like we're gonna get Devontae Edwards probably in 2 weeks. But we're nearing it on the end of the season. I don't really think. I mean, we have some points to spin around. This one hurts. I probably need to take it off. Do I take it off? I'm gonna keep it on there just in case he wants to switch it up. Because who wants to go to Army? Come on, who wants to go to Army? Be serious. But we'll go to see. We're just gonna check everybody again just to make sure we're not losing out. And this is exactly why you check every single week. Again, you can't see if your app state like. Let me know how much I progressed last week. I'll give you $100. Yeah, okay, we can't. Great, me either. But I'm gonna give him 50 hours just to shore him up. Actually, I think we're gonna do this. We got a B-, A, and C+. I think that's good. I think C+ is kind of your baseline. If you maybe since the update it might not be. I don't know. I think B- might be your baseline, but we have an A. So I think we'll be okay. We're going to give him 10 hours as well. Could reasonably convince me to do a scouting trip as well, but I think we'll be fine. That is a big think. I do want to leave some spots for some transfers because I do feel like we're going to transfer. Some of our guys are going to transfer out. Yeah, Roberts. He's not. Well, no, he is playing. Our best wide receiver is injured, but I think he's a senior. So playing style. Could lose a lot of guys. Hopefully we have to win out. I think we have to win out if we're going to even try to attempt to keep some guys. I mean, looking at our team records or stats, I just think we're kind of miserable, honestly. Where are we at? Sunbelt. We are the worst offense in the Sun. Oh, no, we're not. Just kidding. Second worst offense in the Sunbelt, baby. At least we're not last. I mean, it's Southern Miss. They're actually better than us on paper, but 2,400 yards in offense, 1,700 in passing, 731 though in rushing. We're middle of the pack in our conference. It's like that's not like terrible. We're in the top half actually. Not horrid, but passing though, yeah, we're still second. So we got our friend Southern Miss, the black and gold as well, just helping us out, not be last place. But we need a win here. We're going to be playing on the teal turf against the Chanticleers, Chanticleers. I think, yeah, that's how you pronounce that. Sure. They're going to go all blacks. We're going to go all whites. No, I think we're going to go all whites just because I don't want to have a little bit of black in it. Just because it'll be a little confusing. We're going to go all whites versus all blacks today. That sounded really bad, but you get what I'm saying. So we'll hopefully hopefully, hopefully be able to get our first win of the video. Probably not, but we have a chance. It'll be raining once again. Why would it not rain? It rains every game. It literally does rain. I have a freaking offline Dynasty, like just a personal one I'm playing with UTEP right now, and it rains more in UTEP than I have ever seen it rain in the desert. It's actually stupid. EA was just like, you know what? We have that ability, the natural. If you don't have it on your player, good luck. Good luck catching anything. But the Chanticleers, oh, we're up 7-0. Look, our offense finally did something in CPU form. They're going to go underneath. Oh, we miss a tackle at the ankles. And they'll be into the 3-yard line. Still have to get a yard for the first down, so they get a minimum 5 more opportunities. We're going to blitz here. I'm going to run this up the gut. And they did run up the gut, but he's bouncing it off the right side, and he's going to go in for a score. And that'll be a tie ball game here. We haven't stepped on the field yet for offense, and it's already the second quarter. And we still haven't stepped on the field for offense. What are we doing? We're going to play a linebacker Arnhold again. 3rd and 12. We need a stop. Can we get it here? Down the middle of the field. And we don't. Ethan Vasco with another completion. And that's exactly what we don't need. Don't need that at all. Just crossed the 3-minute mark left in the half. We're going to run to the left side here. Number 1's going to bounce off. Braden Bennett, 8 rushes for 18 yards. So not having a great game, but he does have that 1 rushing touchdown from 3 yards out. 2nd and 8 from the 8. They're still able to get a first down here if they get to 1st and inches, 1st and goal. We're going to blitz here again. It probably isn't going to help anything. I don't want to run commit. It's going to hit the 2-minute timeout. I don't want to run commit just because, like, you're freaking cornerbacks are just like, they don't even think about playing a pass. They just blindly run into the backfield. I mean, I get it. You're run committing, so you're assuming it's going to be a run, but like, come on, be a little bit more strategic. But they'll rush it in, or I guess technically that's a pass. They'll go in for a touchdown, and it'll be a 1-score game. 2-minute drill. Let's get some points. Man, we haven't scored all year, so this is a tall task. But we'll have 1:54 to do it. We'll hit our, oh, that was pass interference? Or did my guy run into him? Let me look at this highlight. All right, look at this. Look at that. I don't want to get off here. No, it's definitely pass interference on number. Who is this? 0. 100%. The ball is like look at that. The ball is out. That is 100% pass interference. Yikes! These refs suck, man. I know it's an issue for everybody. I'm not special. I mean, there's just nobody open downfield, and we fumble it. We get on top of it though. It's gonna be 3rd down. They call a timeout. We want to run the ball for what reason? I don't know. We're gonna pass it. Screw him. This offense coordinator doesn't know anything. We're firing him at the end of the year. What does he know? Why run it now? 3rd and 12. They got a timeout. They're just going to burn it and score a touchdown. They got 1:45. At least got to do something. We're just going to throw it deep because we literally don't have any protection. They don't have any protection, dude. Oh, so frustrating. Offensive line sucks. We'll punt this one away. Good punt. Nobody down there, though. He's going to get a bunch of yards. He's going to juke everybody out. Down to the 40. Big 3rd down, 22 seconds left. They do still have that timeout. They're in field goal range. So we just got to stop a touchdown. Hopefully. Haven't been the best at it yet. This guy wide open in the middle of the field. I saw that. Just a hair too late. 1st and goal. Oh, now we gotta stand up for a touchdown. They called a timeout. I'm assuming they're going to go for a field goal. They typically do after they call their last timeout. No, they don't. They're going to go for it here. 1st and goal from the 10. 13 seconds left in the half. We need a stop here. We're playing decent defense across the middle. He doesn't have any time. He's going to throw it away. 7 seconds left. They're going to take it here. They're going to take their field goal. Nope. Still not going to take their field goal. One more shot at it. See if we can do something. Definitely going to be a pass. I don't foresee them running across the middle. I mean, I'm going to leave that open. That's wide open in the corner of the end zone. Our defense is lost. Our safety was over there. Then he just runs away. Oh, 2 scores, man. 2 scores. Oh, yeah. 5 minutes, 25 seconds left. Down. 2 scores, 2 touchdowns. 3rd and 7 from our 20. So we are in the red zone across the middle. And we're just nobody. Not a soul open. Not a soul open. We'll get sacked for a loss of 3. We do have a chance to hit a 40-yard field goal with Hughes. He's been pretty consistent. He did miss that one, I think, last game. But that was because it was a 49-yarder, and there was 16-mile-an-hour wind blowing directly at how we were going to kick in. We only missed it by, a foot or 2. So there's still a chance. Still a chance. Another big field goal. 54 yards. It's 4th and 12, so I was going to say we could go for it, but... Oh, man. Little early on the timing, and then we just botched the power. That one missed way right, shanked it. 3rd down alert, and look at this. Oh, okay, that was not coach, but look at these plays, bro. It's 3rd and 2. Run the ball? What are we doing? This offensive coordinator is gone. 3rd and 2. Roberts has been consistently probably one of our better players. I think we're flipping this run, right? No, we can't. Some of them you can't flip. I don't understand it. Has been one of our, but we just don't get any blocks. I just don't know why. That was probably a bad run play. I guess we got to go for it. I'm not going to run here. Maybe pass was the right decision. Maybe I'm an idiot. Am I the dummy? No, there's no way I'm stupid. That was a catch, but I don't know. He palmed the ball on the ground. What are we doing going all go on the 9-yard line? The 9-yard line, and we're on the all go. What are we doing? That one's actually frustrating. That one gets on my nerves. It's why are we running all go in the freaking red zone? I don't know what to run. We're going to run out of time. We'll just run red zone scissors. It has a name red zone in it. Must be a good play for the red zone, right? Must be a good play. I mean, I should have hit triangle, but I mean, I was running against it. I didn't even think I was probably going to get it off. I mean, there's going to be 2-minute timeout. Oh, no, we threw it away. I'm going to move my tight end to the left here. On the 9-yard line, we need some good blocks. We need some good blocks. Not good blocks. It's nowhere to be found. A good block is not in the building with us. 1-yard gain, 3rd and goal. At least Roberts got hurt. We're gonna hit the tight end over there. That's a catch. That's a touchdown, baby. Our first passing touchdown. I think that was first touchdown we've thrown in 3 games. I don't think we threw it the first game we played. The second game we didn't have any touchdowns, and then this is the first game we played since. We went for 2, didn't get it, obviously, and it looks like they're going to run this clock out. We have 3 timeouts left, so if we can stop them here on their own 25, it would be huge. He's just going to cut back. Good run there by Bennett, who has 44 yards on 14 carries. Not a great day in terms of average or, honestly, total yardage. He's been clutch when they need him to. He has that 1 touchdown earlier as well. He's going to run it again. He's going to try to cut back. Stopped after a 3-yard carry, 3rd and 3. And we just really need to stop here, guys. Do they pass? I don't think they do, but I don't want to not be set up for a pass because, yeah, stupid. I don't know why I didn't blitz. Well, GG's. This is our, 5th straight loss, I think. Oh, man. Victory formation. Game is over. Another loss in the books. And this rebuild is turning out harder than I thought it would. I feel like when I simulate typically in my dynasties, I feel like my defense is always really good. Which, I mean, our defense isn't terrible. In this game, they allowed 3 touchdowns. But in the last game, they held them to 3 field goals. And we just couldn't get it done. But it's just our offense. Like I feel like the moments is kind of screwed up. We're just not getting consistent like moments in like critical situations. Like last game, under 4 minutes to play, down 3 points, and we just don't get a drive. Like we just don't get a play until like the last 50 seconds. And at that point, you just got to chuck it down the field with no timeouts. It is what it is. We'll hopefully turn it around next year. We do have the 4-star Max Joyce coming in. We finally did lose out on the 4-star Walt Quincy. Like I said, we lost on Bernie All too, the cornerback. So we'll have to settle probably for that 2-star guy. Frick. That's not what we want to do. We do have a bye this week. We do have a player coming in as well. Dang, Walt Quincy could have been a huge guy for us, especially paired with Max Choice. Would have been a great combo there, given he was a blocking guy. But I think I'm going to go ahead and get one of these guys. Probably just going to settle for Thomas. He's a scrambler as well. They're both scramblers. What did I scout him as? I'm going to go ahead and finish the scouting. 84 speed. Not horrid, honestly. Not a gem, but he does have a fan favorite mental. We're going to go ahead and recruit him. Put 25 hours on him just so we can get him as a backup to Max Choice. We just put hours on him, I think. I think we're going to put 50 on him just so we can kind of secure him up. Because I did want another running back as well. Edmonds we should get this week, like I said. Lost out on him. We do have 15 hours on Sean. I'm going to put 25 hours on him. I may change that depending on how we fare in other areas. Kafka looks good. Blount looks good. The gym. Agbogu looks okay. We do have 50 hours. He does have a visit next week with Coastal. We can't do anything about it now. Shoot, we probably should have scheduled a visit this week. Dang. It'll be close. I mean, it'll be very close. I mean, what? He's gonna go to Coastal. I can pretty much guarantee you. We're still gonna keep the 50 hours on him just in case something crazy happens. Maybe he has a bad trip there. But I mean, they have visit with this guy too. We're gonna lose out on 2 guys to Coastal. Oh my goodness. I don't know why I keep switching. I need to put hours. I need to give him a visit at least. Hopefully attempt. Take 25. We don't need here for a week. You need 5 more hours. I'm gonna take it from here. We're gonna give him a visit. We're not gonna increase his hours though. I don't think that's really gonna do anything for us regardless. And we came in schedule a visit. That's great. Locke is gonna give us for sure some hours. We'll put 25 on him. And then we're gonna give some back. Who do we steal it off of? We stole it off him and our defensive tackle. Yeah. We'll give him 10 hours. Oh, that's not 10 hours. Put 5 on Dell. We don't really need 5 on Dell, but I like to have it. He lost. I'm gonna take him off the recruiting board for now. Asher looks fine unless Clemson wants to come in and ruin our day somehow. They could if they wanted to. And then a kicker. Just make sure we're still getting the kicker. We don't necessarily need the kicker, but I want to see if he's an improvement over our current guy. And that's pretty much, honestly, the rest of the season. We just got to play, 2 games left, so I guess we could, save some face. We do get Devontae Edmonds to commit, so that is huge for us. Haven't lost anybody yet. But we go up in championship contender. Didn't play this week, but somehow, some way, we went up in championship contender. I forget what our goal is. What is our goal this year? I hope it's not to win 6 games. Oh, 7 games. Okay. Sorry, we're not getting that. We are in the hot seat. We need these 2 wins, man. If we don't, we might get fired. We might get fired year 1. And if that's the case, I'm deleting all these VODs and no one will ever know. It never happened. It never happened. Man, if we get fired and we have Max Choice coming in next year, I will be sick to my stomach. Actually upset. I want to use him so bad. But we do have another 70 hours to throw around here. Do we want another? I thought about bringing in Darren Dingle as a tight end. What's our tight end room looking like? I could cut Kelly and drag. They're not very good. I might do that. I might bring in Dingle because he's 6'5", 207, a physical wide receiver. I think he has decent speed too. 89, so 88 speed. So 88 speed at a tight end would be massive. Would be insane, right? Like that would be crazy. So we're gonna try to bring him in for sure. For sure. But we still have 45 hours. What are we gonna do with these 45 hours? You're good. You should be good. Probably not good unless something crazy happens. Do we commit hours here? I think we put 25. We'll put 35 on Crosby. I don't think we get him. We'll probably get a guard out of the portal. But we'll wait and see. Torrance. Hopefully you have a bad trip, buddy, to Coastal. But we're going to try to at least convince him to come home. And that is it. So we have another game this week. Hopefully we can. It's against 7-3 JMU, but it is at home. Probably won't. We are the better team. Like literally on paper, we are the better team. So I mean, something's got to give. We've got to win the game. We're going to be running the All Blacks, but we'll have the alternate throwback helmet on with the human logo. That's like, I love that logo so much. Such a nice logo. There's going to be running their nice. Those are kind of nice. Those are kind of clean. Their helmets are kind of nice. They're glossy. I like the stripe down the middle as well. The purple and I would say it's gold, but I don't exactly know. But if y'all here, if y'all want to follow us on Twitch, that'd be huge. The goal down in the bottom right hand corner is the Twitch goal. I couldn't get the YouTube one to work. Or on TikTok. We are live on TikTok as well. If you prefer to, check there, or prefer to do that, or if you want to give us a follow in either places, it'd be super, super appreciative. I would love you all forever. But I do appreciate y'all tuning in with us today. I know it's been a miserable run of it, but you got to go through the thick of it before you get to the highs. So hopefully we can turn it around here. Oh, I've just now noticed that the game sound is not on. That's actually crazy. A whole hour of no game sound. Y'all just been hearing me talk. That must be miserable for you all. I'm so sorry. Let me see what I can do. If I do that, it'll delete it. Sometimes it's finicky, like the video capture device. Sometimes it doesn't connect. I always have to delete it or something. Yeah, it's not want to connect here. That's not the right one. I didn't want that one. I'm actually just going to delete this and we'll see what happens. I need to make sure I take a picture of the filters before. Sorry, we're having technical difficulties. Just stay tuned momentarily. I'll have them fixed. I just need to take a photo. Because if we don't adjust the brightness of it, it really looks really, really dark. And I don't want to make it like that. It looks I don't know why it looks dark. I'm trying to adjust it on the PlayStation, but it doesn't seem like it really cares. So we'll delete that. Yeah, let's delete it. And then video capture device, create new Elgato. I'll have to unplug it. I don't know why I have so much trouble with Elgatos. The HD 60X or whatever. But multiple times if I'm ever recording and stuff, I'll have to unplug and plug it back in and just do a whole rigmarole. It's really kind of frustrating. But you live and learn, I guess. But before we get back to the gameplay, how are y'all doing? Y'all doing good? Having a good day? It is Friday. Time for the weekend. The game last night was great, though. If you all watched the college football playoff, that was a great game. Notre Dame took it by 3 points, which was huge. I Or maybe did y'all have voice? I think y'all may have actually had voice, and I just deleted that for no reason whatsoever. LOL. I can't tell. No, it's still not working. What is going on? This is why you test things, kids, before. I genuinely have no idea what the issue is. What is this one? Video capture device. Am I just like tripping? I guess definitely not working. Like 1,000%. All right, one more second. I want to go under my PC and plug it in. Give me like 5 seconds to do that. Be right back. All right, we're gonna try this again. Gotta delete this off of here. Delete, add it back. And still nothing. So I think we're gonna rock without it, unfortunately. But I just can't get it fixed to save my life. So I do apologize. Tough scenes. Tough scenes. I think we'll have to close down OBS, restart the whole thing, and bring it back up. And I don't particularly want to do that. Let me check one more thing. Sometimes when I have it connected to OBS and I have it closed, it won't work on other things, and then it messes the whole thing. So I have it connected, I think, on my slobs, because I was recording on there. Let me see if that makes it fix itself. Probably won't, but it's worth a shot. This is the last thing I'm going to try to do. Nope. Nada. No dice. All right, well, I do apologize. I didn't even realize. I thought the game sound just wasn't coming through my headphones. So that is annoying. I'm very terribly sorry. Let's switch back to the HDMI and get this started. Back up. There we go. But I appreciate y'all still sticking around after that. I do apologize for the technical issues. I mean, I apologize for the fact that y'all haven't been able to hear anything from the game all week or all day. But we'll just have to rock with it. I didn't pick moments. It's okay, though. We'll pick it after this. I need to change the filters on this real quick. Filters. Add color correction. Let me check that. Pause this one more time. Last thing, I promise. And we'll get back into it. Oh, that 55, 55, 25. Man, 20. And I think the rest of it is, yeah, the same. All right. So it should look a little brighter. You kind of want to wait and see what it looks like on stream. Yeah, it looks a little brighter. Changed. Oh, shoot. I was supposed to change this to moments. We'll run this play, but we'll start this one off. Very first play of the game. I think we'll play this drive out, then we'll switch to moments because I think it was gonna give us this drive anyways. Typically, when you're the first one to get a drive, it's weird because when you first get a drive, it gives you a drive, but when you're the second team to get a drive, it doesn't give you the first drive of the game. And where Roberts is gonna find a big hole, he's gonna try to make a move, but he'll get tackled as a JMU player goes down with injury. 2 rushes already today for Roberts. 19 or 17 yards. 19 yards was his last game. 8 carries for 19 yards in his last game. Big reason why we really couldn't get anything going. We're running the read option. We're going to give it off to Roberts once again. His 3rd carry of the day. Nets us 7 yards. 8 yards per carry. He's about to hopefully break that 500-yard mark this season in this game. He has 458 on the year. Over 120 carries. We were going to try to get out to the edge. But 70 pushed 27 right into us. He'll stuff us for a loss of 3. 3rd and 6 from our own 19. Not sure. Triangle. They're going to jump the route, and that's going to be a pick. That's just terrible read. I did not think he was going to get there. Dang, man. Dang, yeah, I'm frustrated too, Joey. I'm frustrated too. That was a heck of a play, though, by the safety to just run and jump that route. Dang. This is turning out to be a significant challenge. I thought it was going to be fairly easy. Verily, but you live and learn. 3rd down, make the stop. We have to have a stop here. We need to get off the field. They're right outside field goal territory, I do believe. Be 3rd and 8. Running back's going to come out of the backfield. That's going to be easy little comeback route there on the left-hand side. I'll net them a 1st down, and then we're going to have to play our defense. Our defense is better when we're not on the field, but somehow, some way, we keep getting stuck on the field with them. Inside the red zone now goes, I don't even know their nickname. The Dukes. The Dukes. That is going to be easy. Touchdown, back corner of the end zone. And he's going to showboat a little bit just to show us that we can't guard him. We can't guard anybody. We couldn't stop a nosebleed. But anyways, 3rd and 5 now on their 44. We're just going to run outside with Joey. He's going to make a throw on the run. It'll be a catch by number 8. 1st down. We finally complete a moment where we're on a 3rd down. We got to keep another one alive. 3rd and 2 this time. Can we just run it right up the gut here with Castle? I don't like they have 9 guys in the box. Do we audible out of it? What do we have? Don't like any of those plays. So we're just gonna run it. Just run it. Run it. Run the ball. Run the dang ball. Castle cuts back. 4th and inches. Let me. I'm going for this. I'm going for this one. We are. I had to. QB sneaking it. Tush push. Oh, they didn't have the tush push. It'd be hilarious to have the tush push. But you don't need the tush push because of that. For guaranteed 1st down. We'll put it back on moments. I think we'll get it here in a second anyways. Either we're going to be a 3rd down moment or we're going to get a red zone moment. Field goal. I was wrong both ways. That's amazing. Somehow, we didn't get any single yard. 30-something yard kick. A little far to the right. Power's fine. And Hughes will knock it up and in for the easy 3 points. But again, we're just having so many opportunities in the red zone where we're not getting touchdowns. We're stuck kicking field goals. That's all we need. Another 3rd down and long. 3rd and 8 from the 47. We need to come up with something here. The curl route, the option route is going to get us that 1st down. 8 has been a go-to guy as Joey Aguilar has just crossed 50 yards passing. Yep, 50 yards passing. And it's going to be 1st and goal from the 1. And what else are we going to do other than just run this one in? Can we audible to something else? I'm going to go H-back power here. I'm going to put the tight end in motion. We've got 13 seconds to get this play off. I think we're going to be fine. We're just going to run this right up the right-hand side. And it's going to be good blocking, and that'll be a touchdown. Our first of the day. Haywood with his first of the last few games. I don't think he has had a touchdown in, like, since we started the video, right? I know. Yeah, I don't think he has had one. But we will take that nice 3-point lead. And we'll get the ball back here with a $1:51 left. We are on the 20-yard line. And what are the plays are we running? I mean, we're on the 20. I guess we got the space. But over the top, go up and get it. Mossam. Incomplete off his helmet. 4th and 8. I want to settle for a field goal. Not too terrible. We'll be up by, almost a touchdown. We'll probably have to go for a 2-point conversion later. But I think as long as we net this field goal here, just got to focus up. Perfect down the pipe. Straight down the middle. Like a high heater. Oh, man, dude, Matt, I would love to go to an App State game. Like, that would actually be one of... that's probably, like, one of the smaller colleges I want to go. Obviously, I would love to go to, like, an Ohio State, Michigan, Bama, even Clemson, Death Valley would be cool. But App State's probably, like, a smaller school. And it's not that too far away from me. It's in North Carolina, like, on the Appalachia side. But it's probably, like, a 5 or 6 hour drive. But I would love to get there at some point. And Jackson, what's up, my man? How's it going? 8 seconds left. Can we do it? We're gonna put 8 on a little streak. He's been a go-to guy for us. Let's see if we can get him an easy touchdown. Oh, he's got him beat. That is open. And that is the catch, baby. Touchdown. Let's go. That is a 2-score game as we go into the half. 8 seconds left. He was able to beat his man. The safety wasn't there to help over the top. And that'll be a touchdown for Joey Aguilar. Let's go, Jackson. Little tutty. I'm so excited. That was like the best play we've had on stream all day. It's been a time and a half trying to get this one going. As you can see, we're 3 and 7. Oh, I don't know how he caught that. It was a horrid throw by me. I thought he was going to the right. I misread that 100%. But it don't matter. It don't matter. 26-7. The Mountaineers are kicking the Dukes. We need to call animal control. We need to call animal control out here. 2nd and 5, or 2nd and goal from the 5. A little read option action. We're going to give it off to the running back. He's going to be able to get 2 yards, 12 rushes, 25 yards. He's got a lot of touches today for a backup, and that's what we love to see. I wonder if our main guy, I think it's Edwards. I think he's down. I think he's hurt. Let's check the injury report here. Oh, nobody open. We were gonna try to rush it in. We get sacked. Our first sack of the day. So our line has actually been decently well protecting us. Unfortunately, though, we weren't able to sneak around the line there. But Hughes is gonna knock it in regardless. His 3rd field goal of the day to net us a 29-7 lead. They're gonna go for a 4th down. They have to go on a 4th. 7 minutes left, or 7:40 left in the game. 4th and 7. We need to stop here. It would be a massive stop, and we don't get it. I mean, could have been low-key been pass interference. He was running into him before he caught that. But they get the play anyways. 4th and 4, and they need this one bad. They have a chance to get a 1st down on the 11. Can we stop them across the middle? Oh, it's going to be back corner of the end zone. He overthrows them, and it's been ball game already. Even if they scored that one, they're still 2 scores down. But we'll have another chance to make a stop here. 4th and 12. And we'll take Arnholt, cover the middle. He has no health left. Look at that. No health. I think it's because we only have 2 Mike linebackers today, or this season. Deep down the left side. One-on-one coverage. Incomplete. Number 13 made a great play to knock that one away. But it will be 3rd down for us now. 3rd and 1. With Haywood in the backfield. He has been a little bit injured today. A little bit beat. I think everybody's a little bit beat up at this point in the season. We get that 1st down. 30 seconds left in the game, and we should take home the victory. Our first one of the video. All around. Heck of a applause. We scored 20 points in the 2nd quarter. 9 in the third. None at the bookends, first and fourth, but it don't matter. Dalton Stroman, though, the junior, 6 catches, 142 yards for 2 touchdowns. What a player of the game for us. He's going to be very, very good next year if he decides to stick around. And we have our first win today. What a time. This has been I think we lost, 3 in a row in this video. I think going back to the last video, I think we lost 2 to end that one. This is our first win in a while. But I think we have 1 game left here. We do get 400 XP, so that's huge. Huge for us. 4-7, 2 final conference. We do beat, I think, what are they ranked? Conference standings. JMU. They weren't that good. They were 4-3 in the conference, so they were tied for second, but they dropped down to third now. This is because they haven't updated. They were tied for second with a bunch of teams. They were I guess tied for third. There's a ton of teams at 4-2 in the conference, but it don't matter now. We beat them. We did finally get a win. We do commit Terrell Blount as well. Huge. Joel Glint as well. The center will be coming to the great University of App State, baby. And we do lose out on Bogu like I thought we would. And somehow our championship contender keeps going up to C+. I don't understand that. We can't contend for any championship, conference or national. So I don't know how we have a C+ there. I've had better records and had a worse conference record or like a championship record grade. Don't make any sense. 150 hours left. I think we already scouted him. I don't think we really need to scout anybody. Ooh, Troy is making a move on Jamie. We'll have to wait and see how that pans out. We should be fine. I think we might just start putting 50 hours on everybody and just call it a day. Just to see if we can get this over with quickly. Actually, I'm going to scout this quarterback just in case he's actually pretty good. If he's like a gem, I mean, looking at the comparison here, you have a silver mental versus a gold and a bronze. He does have headstrong too, so he's going to stay cool, calm, and collected on the road. So what's up, David? Welcome in. So that could be worth it. Could be worth it. But looking at the speed, he's a little slower. Does have better no, wait. A little slower. Better acceleration, though. Ball carry vision is pretty significantly worse. Break sack also. Throwing the runs also worse. Medium accuracy is better, so he's a better passer. And short accuracy is better. Throw pattern is better, so he's a better passer than Thomas. Awareness on as well. Under pressure, he's better. He does also have option keying and off balance or off platform. Oh, who do we go for? Who to go for in this one? I think we might just stick with Thomas just because Coastal is making a move. I mean, I don't think we're gonna get any of them. No, I'm not. He has better mentals. That if it wasn't for the mentals, I think we probably would have stuck with Thomas. But you just can't train mentals, so you just can't train mentals, man. So you can't. You gotta take them when you get them. Like I said, Jamie Daniels is getting pressured by Troy. Hopefully, we can sneak him out before they get him. And we're gonna get 50 hours as well to Darren Dingle. We're gonna put him as tight end. We're gonna move like 6'5", bro. Like I keep saying that, but 6'5", like it's just he's gonna be cold in that tight end slot position. Not slot, tight end position out wide. And we'll probably commit Kafka as well this week. Like I said, we did lose Agbogu to Coastal. I don't think we're gonna get Crosby. We might have to go back to the drawing board and either transfer somebody in or we're going to look at the prospect list, I guess, for a second. Because we do need at least one guard. I think we need some depth. I mean, we still have Braden Turner here. He wants to go to Georgia. We are 6 on his list. He's in the top 8. I think that's what we're going to go with. He's in our pipeline as well, so we have a little bit of advantage there. We'll offer him a scholarship. We do have 50 hours, so it'll be perfect. We'll give him the 50 hours to get him moving quickly. We'll keep the other 50 hours on the other guy just in case we can, pull something out of a hat. Okay, so this is good for us because Coastal did not get a huge boost from that visit. So we still have a very good chance to commit Torrance. And I think I'm gonna knock down. I'm gonna knock down Lock to 10 hours, and then bump up Torrance all the way up to 50. Right? I mean, I could put him. I think I'm gonna put him at 40 with the hard sell. This isn't the best hard sell in the world. It's got a B, C, and A, but I think it'll be about neutral, and it'll get us a 10 hours bump we can get with the other 10 hours, and I think it'll give us more than what we see with the straight 50. We do need that Mike linebacker, right? No. We have so many. Why is he playing with no health then? I don't understand that. He was literally had no health and he was in. Doesn't make any sense. The sub feature is kind of broke in this game. Anywho. But that'll be the end of recruiting for this week. One more game. It's a rivalry game versus Georgia Southern. It'll be on the road. And we need to get this win. Looking at our coaching contract, we were on the hot seat 2 weeks ago. Okay, job security is low, but we're at 70% when y'all are no longer on the hot seat. But I think if we lose this game, it'll be up in the air. We could be getting fired this week, possibly. What's up, Henry? Welcome in. We could be getting fired. They are the better team. We are going to be on the road, and what are the odds it is going to be raining? I think greater than 50%. It rains all the time in this stupid game, all the time. But I think we're just going to leave everything the same. We're not going to change any jerseys this week. We're just going to end out. I mean, maybe we should. Do we have a throwback? We don't have a full throwback jersey. It's kind of annoying. They have the throwback helmets, but no full throwback jersey. Nothing really crazy. I might go with that one. I can get all three colors on there. What do they have? Do they have an alternate? No, Georgia Southern's jerseys kind of suck. They have 4 options. That's miserable. They're like one of the worst teams, but I literally won't play them just because their jersey selection is trash. But regardless, we're going to get into this one. We need the win here. Be big moment. Again, if you're just tuning in, I am sorry about the sound. I did not realize that it wasn't playing this whole time, but I hope y'all enjoy at least my voice. I tried not to be too monotone. But here we go, taking on, again, what is their team name? What is it? Eagles? Yeah, Georgia Southern Eagles. We don't get the ball first, I don't think. We do get a stop on the first possession. We'll have the ball. Roberts is back in. Big hole on the right-hand side. He gets a gain of 3. Sorry. Looked like it was a little bit longer than that. Gain of 3. 2nd and 7 on our 26. The 6:25 in the first quarter to go. Oh, X right across the middle, baby. Wide open. The big tight end, number 87. A huge gain. 28 yards. Down inside their territory now. Huge play there from the team. What a good read there by Aguilar. One of the better ones he's had probably all season. We're going to hit him on a little bubble route. Oh, he's going to kind of twist himself around. Not able to get out to the edge. That's where we want him to go, but he does gain 5. If he could have got to the edge there, though, that was wide open green grass ahead of him. Just did not work out that way. We're gonna have to run. We're gonna have to run, and we don't get anything. I don't think that counts as a sack. At least it doesn't show up as a sack. Unfortunately, we're able to gain anything there. We're gonna bring Horn in just a little bit. We don't even go that deep. See if we can get anybody across the middle. Horn is the guy right across the middle. He has a green grass in front of him. He's going to make a nice little juke, but he'll get wrapped up and tackled, but not after he gets us inside the 10-yard line. A huge play there. Great connection from from Aguilar to Horn. And it's going to be huge. Roberts is going to bounce off his teammates, but he's going to wriggle his way into the end zone for the first score of the game. That'll be a 6-0 ball game in the first quarter. 7-0 after Hughes is able to put it through the uprights. Never want to assume you're going to make a field goal. It's college. This isn't in the NFL. Arnholt's still somehow in the game after he is pretty much working on one leg. I honestly want to look at his player thing. Oh, wide open right in between our two safeties. I don't know why you tackled him, brother. That was a touchdown. He wasn't dropping that one. And we'll tie it back up here. I'm going to sit here. Second quarter, halfway through it. 4:48 left. 3rd and 8. We need this conversion. 3rd and long. Wilson might be option one. We'll see if he can break it open. Come under the middle. Oh, right there. Perfectly threaded it through, and we drop it. That was a perfect throw right into where you want it. And he just drops anyway. But defense stood tall, made a nice stop. 3rd and 10 from the 36. Another 3rd and long situation. We've had a ton of these this year. Not really able to convert consistently. Trying to get that one off. Luckily, we weren't sacked. Luckily, we didn't fumble. But it'll be 4th and 10, 53-yarder. If we have the wind going in our direction, it's to the left just a hair. If anybody's going to do it, I think it could be Hughes. We're going to see if we can time this up. Nice. Decent leg. Does it have it? Oh, misses it by some inches. Dang, man. That was so close. So close, man. Oh, but we'll have to stand tall with our defense once again. 3rd and 10 with a minute 37 left. Everybody still has their timeout, so this half still has a ton of time left in it if you want. Oh, that's a pick. Oh, no, you bobbled it. Oh, he had it. Oh, that was going to be a user, but unfortunately he wasn't able to bring it in. And we'll take the turnover, or the not turnover on downs. We'll take the 3 and out though. And that's not terrible. Keeps it from scoring points. Hit triangle. I thought that was a pick. I thought that was an interception. Oh man, goodness, that was a good catch though by Stroman, who's been our scapegoat for the last 2 games. But we're gonna hand it off to Roberts again. We'll call a timeout. Oh, we get a free timeout after that, though, from an injury. So that's good. We're going to have a little slip screen here. I haven't thrown a screen in a while. I think we might be able to surprise them here. We haven't thrown a screen in, like, I don't think we've thrown a screen in, well, we've thrown the bubble screen thing. Oh, nice block there. Roberts is out there. We're going to try to get out of bounds to stop the clock. Just under a minute left. We did hit the 33-yard line. I mean, they're just not really giving us any options. They got us doing the out routes and then fades. It's 2 options, looks like, in this play. Come back. No, Strom was not able to bring it in. That was bad there. That was a hospital ball, low key. Not pressuring up, so Jackson probably is not going to have a step. Horn maybe option 2. Tight end's always going to be a good option as well. He's that little option route as well is typically open. Kind of a cheese play. Not the cheese play. It's a cheese route, really. They have too many guys in the box. We're not going to go. We're just going to stick with the same play. See if Stroman can get us on the out route to the first down and get us. Now we're just going to have to hit our tight end once again. We will take our timeout this time. 37 seconds left. We don't want to go in half with them. Can't take them home with us. And we get 3 freebies in the next half. So definitely want to use them. Horn here could be open. If he was on a fade, it might be a better. He's coming back to it. Oh, he drops it. Not a bad read, not a bad toss, though. He definitely hit him before he made his turn, but that safety was able to read it well and get there just a hair too early. I think if he was able to at least have a step with it, it would have been hit as he thrown, and that was almost a pick, but luckily he drops it. 25 seconds left, 3rd and 10. I play on Heisman map, but I do have my specific slider set that I use. We have the video on the channel if you want to go look at it, but did he catch it? Oh, he didn't catch it. I thought he caught it. But no, we play on Heisman, but it's like a realism slider set. I try to make it a little bit more difficult, but reasonable in the fact that they're just like the AI's is not on your ass all the time. And then also, like, we turned down interceptions for both teams just because I felt that there was way too many interceptions and stuff like that. So it's a little bit of a mix. So it's on Heisman. Some things more difficult. Like we turned pass blocking up just because pass blocking is terrible, and then we turned down run blocking because I felt like just run blocking was too easy, or like running was too easy consistently. So it's all about more like getting like more realistic like stats for players and totals. We typically play on 10 minutes, but we're playing on 8 minutes in this one just because we're playing moments and we want to get through the seasons pretty quick. But I explained a lot of that in the video if you want to take a look at that whenever. But anyways, we're back here, 3rd and 11, 2 run plays, 2 stuffed run plays. Do we go with just a screen? I don't know, the speed dig out. I think the across the middle might be open. They are running too high. Looking for R1, Stroman across the middle. It wasn't a terrible read. He would have been open if we were probably had a deeper field. But we'll just throw it to the right. 4th and 7. Hopefully put up a 3 to take the lead here with Hughes. And he's going to miss it. Oh my goodness. We doinked it. That was so close. I thought, I knew I didn't do it far enough. I should have just done it a little bit further. And the wind was in our direction, so I don't understand. I don't get it. Anywho, we got to pick up the pieces here. 3rd and 4. They're going to run to the right-hand side, but number 97 was there to take him down. What a great read. Stayed with the running back the whole time. Was able to stuff him, but they're going to go for it here. 4th and 3. I'm going to assume they're going to go underneath with a little pass. Hopefully we can read that easily. They are passing across the middle here. We're going to run. Oh, and that's a big sack. Turnover on downs in their territory off the big sack by our lineman. That is a huge, huge momentum swing. And we are in the red zone now with 18 seconds left to go in the 3rd quarter. And we could have a big opportunity here to score some big points and change this game and swing it into our favor. I mean, we haven't had a ton of scoring in this game. 7-7. 1 touchdown both ways. And we are crossing into the 4th quarter. So 1 more touchdown might do it. Looking at the top 25. Ole Miss, Oregon, Bama, Miami. Could have been that way in an alternate universe, but Ole Miss couldn't beat Kentucky. Go Cats. But that was a wild game. I still can't believe Ole Miss didn't beat Kentucky that day. That was crazy. Anyways, back here to start the 4th. 2nd and 5. We're going to run a little stretch, but he's going to cut it back, make a nice juke move, but he doesn't get around the 2nd defender, but we are on the 1st and goal on the 2-yard line. I'm going to give it to him. He does have the only touchdown today, but he made a nice run, so we're going to give it right back to him, see if he can get it in. He doesn't. He gets that 1 yard, but he's not able to sneak it in for a 6. Honestly, not terrible. I mean, we're running down the clock, which is what you wouldn't hate to do in this situation. But Castle's able to sneak through multiple people to get it in, so we score 1 there. And we will be up 14-7 after Hughes puts this through. Couple back-to-back stops there by the Mountaineers. 3:17 left. And this one, we just need to run the clock out. Roberts bouncing off left and right like a ping pong ball. Gains 2 yards, and the clock is running as we go under 3 minutes now. If we can just get the clock running under the 2-minute timeout, I think we'll be A-okay. And Stroman with the huge catch with the defender right on his heels. And that'll be a 1st down, exactly what we needed to see out of that play. Risky a little bit to throw there, but I think it was a right decision. They were just going to pack the box, keep stopping us for gains or losses. And Roberts is going to carry us for 9 yards. 2nd and 1. We get the 2-minute timeout, and we just need to keep it on the ground. And this one should be wrapped up with a 7-point victory. It would be, oh my goodness, what is that block number 64? Where did you go? Just clueless. What in the world? He didn't know what was going on. Man. Again! What are you doing? At least we cut 2 timeouts off, and they only had 50 yards passing today. All right. Come on, Hughes. Looks good. Feels good. It is good. And that is a 2-score game, 17-7, with under 2 minutes left. The Eagles are going for it on 4th down here. 4th and 22. Just back it up. Back it up. They're going to pass the ball. 39 seconds left. 1 timeout. Just back it up. He's going to go over the top with it. Oh my God. 1-on-1, bro just stops. He just plants his foot. What are you doing? Taking a charge? This isn't basketball. What was that? Can I? I can't even look because the moments. What was that? Bro just stopped. I've never seen such. I'm going to let the AI do this. They seem to be better than me. Easy. Juke. No, don't turn the ball over. That should be game. They only have 1 timeout left. And that is game. Another win. We end the season with back-to-back wins. I think we keep our job after that one. We were supposed to win 7 games this season. We won 5. We just barely missed a bowl game. deeper than hate. 23 series wins versus the Eagles. 268 passing yards on 64% completion for Aguilar. No touchdowns, though. All of them came on the ground, which isn't bad. A little bit, able to run and able to pass the ball. Look at there. The first touchdown of the game by Roberts. Just playing ping pong off his teammates. Huge win. I think that saves our job, which is massive. Massive for us. Because I genuinely think we're getting fired if we lose that game. I actually do. We'll simulate the next week just to see what it is. Boston College upsets North Carolina. Beats them, I guess. Oh, man. Kafka. We commit for Kafka, right tackle. We also get Monty Torrance, the right end out of Rock Hill, North Carolina, so he stays home. We lose out on Avant. I don't think we were recruiting him, but we'll have to double check. We somehow have B- championship contender. I don't understand it. We literally can't compete for a championship, but I'll take it nonetheless. B- isn't too bad. I hate that they have all these down here. Yeah, we weren't going for Avant. I'm not too worried about it. Cornerback. Oh, and this is what I was worried about, but it looks like we should be fine, especially when we put these 50 hours on them. I figured Clemson would try to sneak in and steal our guy, but we were able to get enough of a lead, so it didn't matter. We got free safety. Let's look at the kicker. Honestly, we're just going to give you 50 hours as well just to get you committed. 50 there. We still don't need you, do we? How many people are we losing on defense? Oh, we're not. We're losing one. Yeah, all right. Let's look at that again. Oh, that guy's 51 overall. We could cut him, but we'll see. I think if we find a guy in the transfer portal, I think we'll be okay. We may commit a guy from the transfer portal. We'll give him 50 hours. I think we only have a few more guys left to commit. Locke is looking good. We do get locked down on Crosby, so that is what it is. But Turner's looking fine for now. We have those 50 hours on him. We're going to take Freddy Ramsauer off, but we do have 3 right tackles coming out, 3 stars. Looking okay on Burnett as well. Dingle looks like he's coming to App State. We're beating out Troy there. And we're looking fine all around. Good way to end the season. A couple wins. Go ahead and upgrade our coach as well. Definitely have a better outlook for next season after the couple wins than after those like 4 or 5 losses in a row. We're going to upgrade our DBs here, boost the man coverage and pursuit, and boost the zone coverage and play recognition. So like man coverage, zone coverage, and play recognition are huge for DBs, especially after that last game. Bro literally just looked at that guy. He was just looking at him. He was running. He could have literally defended that. It just stopped. Like, what are we doing? That was insane. We'll go ahead and advance this one into week 16, and we get Jamerson Asher, the 3-star cornerback to commit, and we should be fine going into the offseason. Roberts is probably going to leave, which is unfortunate, after having not a great season, having a decent season, nothing too crazy. He had 7 touchdowns, 572 yards. The rushing average is really what's killing us. We just didn't have that many rushing yards per game. Aguilar had 146 rushing yards, so that's not terrible. Haywood 213. He's gone too. Dang, I'm really upset about Kanye Roberts leaving. He was supposed to be a running back for the next couple years, but if we lose out on him, that's unfortunate. But we do have the scrambling QB coming next year. Like I said, I think we're going to change up. Yeah, we're definitely removing him. Level 15, D+, and his pipeline is Hawaii. Look at his talent tree. I mean, he does have a little bit of recruiting. Oh, he only has level 1. Boo. Tomato, tomato, tomato. He does improve these guys, but it's like, for what? He also has 1 on defense. So like, it's like not worth it. I mean, like, if we ran fast tempo a lot more, then it would make sense, but like, we don't really need him for that. I don't run fast tempo typically. I want to kind of get rid of him. He does have some good improvements. I just don't know. I feel like it'd probably be better for us to get rid of both of them. And I know I'm firing him. We're gonna keep Craig Linkson. mostly because we did have a good defensive year at least. So we'll keep him. But he's going to be on the hot seat for next season already. Yeah, we haven't even started a game. He's already in a hot seat. Let's take a look at the college football playoff bracket. Ole Miss locks up the 1 seed, but they didn't even play. What? I'm so wait. Is it conference? It's conference championship this week. All right, never mind. I thought that was last week. Let's go ahead and simulate that. I thought that was last week. I was like, hey, wait, everybody's playing 12 games. What's going on? Thought there was a glitch in the system for a second. So now let's look at the college football playoff. Will Howard with the Heisman, 3,635 yards, 34 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. If he played like that, if he played like he did in the last 2 games of the college football playoff, definitely could have been the conversation for the Heisman. But for some reason, they just didn't want to play that way at all. I don't want to look at the job offers. We aren't leaving. We could go to Akron. Akron wants us. We're not leaving. We gotta finalize this App State rebuild. Let's go ahead and look at the college football playoffs bracket. We'll take a look around the league, just a gain who did well, who did bad. Ole Miss wins the SEC and gets a number 1 seed. I want to see who they lost to. Arizona coming out of the Big 12, 12-1, coming in on the 2nd seed. Ohio State 11-2, securing the Big 10 championship and the 3. Boston College won the ACC at 11-2. Liberty at 12-1, number 13 overall as well. And they get that 5th and final auto bid. But the rest of the field, Bama, looks like they did play in the championship. Who did? So there's only 2 SEC teams this year. Wow. So I guess the runner-up of the SEC did not make it. Crazy. I want to go see who that is. But number 6, you got Oregon, lost in the Big Ten championship game to Ohio State. Looks like they got revenge. Maybe they were 11-2. So that's interesting. But number 7, Miami 11-2. 8, SMU at 11-1. Didn't make the ACC championship game, but they still make the college football playoff. They face Kansas State at number 9, 11-2. Lost the Big 12 championship game to Arizona. 10, Penn State. 11, Clemson. And then, like I said, 12 is Liberty. So ACC got 1, 2, 3, 4 teams in. SEC got 2, and their conference championship loser didn't get in. The Big 12 got 2 as well. Big 10 got 3. Wow, the ACC with 4 teams. That's wild. That is actually crazy. I'll take a look at the scores and schedules. We can look last week. That is actually insane. Conference championship, Liberty destroyed Jack State. Arizona pretty much destroyed Kansas State as well. Ooh, close game in the American. Barely snuck out a win there. Boise State did not have a good year. This is like the first time Boise State hasn't had a decent year when playing. Ole Miss, yeah, Georgia 9-4, ranked 12th, didn't make the college football playoff after they made the SEC championship game and lost. That's actually wild. And Miami lost in the ACC. It was a 7-point game. Boston College seems to always do well as well. After the last update a month or 2 ago, Boston College has always they become a powerhouse very early on, every single time in all my dynasties. It's very strange. And Ohio State beat Oregon and took the championship. I actually want to look at Oregon and Ohio State schedule, or one of it. Doesn't really matter who I look at. I just want to look and see who won the regular season matchup, which is a haul down here. Pass it up. Okay, so Oregon trounced them at home 45-17. And Ohio State lost to Purdue. Per don't mess with us. And then they beat Oregon, got revenge on them. What did Penn State do? Why didn't Penn State get it? Oh, I bet you $1 million is because alphabetical. No, they lost to Ohio State. Honestly, checks out. Losing Illinois makes sense. And losing Ohio State, they always lose Ohio State. But anywho, so that's a college football playoffs conference championship. But looking here, you can look player of the year is Will Howard. Noah Fifita came in second. Tet McMillan also came in third. Only wide receiver on that list. He must have had an insane season. Wish you could look at stats in this. It'd be nice, wouldn't it? Head coach of the year goes to Texas State. Arizona came in second. Best quarterback, Will Howard, obviously. Suntarine Perkins, best defensive player in the season. Probably had an insane amount of snacks. Takario Davis, best defensive back. Henry Perry. Ole Miss had a ton of good guys. Like there, they had 2 defensive backs, 3 defensive backs in the top 5. Wow. Ole Miss had a heck of a season. They definitely deserved that number 1 overall seed. Arizona had good receivers. Holy, 3 receivers in the top 5 for Arizona. So Arizona might put up a boatload of points. They did score 40 in their conference championship. Lombardi goes to Tyler Barron out of Miami. Will Howard wins the Unitas Golden Arm, or Unitas. That's Unitas. I said Unitas. Unitas Golden Arm. Donovan. I'm not even going to try to pronounce it. 1 best defensive end. Tate Ratledge. Looking here, Texas State. I mean, if you win head coach of the year, you're typically going to win backup or like assistant coaches. Cooper Mays won center of the year. Interesting. Tate Ratledge is also a center, I'm pretty sure. No, he's like a right tackle or something. Brett Thorson coming in best punter. Best returner goes to Texas. He must have had a good year as well. That's that. I thought about looking through All-Americans. I'll do it. And we'll go through it really quick. They're also Quentin Cooley, Kyle Monongia. He's a senior, though. He's leaving. Bunch of guys. Actually, I don't want to look through all these. I'll just look through the national guys. I'm going to look at the stats as well. I want to see who led the stats. I always like doing that. I mean, everybody pretty big names. Freshmen. Looking at these guys over the next couple years. Cornerback from Kennesaw. Uh-oh. We're doing big things down in Georgia, Atlanta. Season stats. We'll look at the national season stats, and then we'll go ahead and simulate till the next season. Do some off-season recruiting. Noah Fafita for 4,200 yards in the regular season. Braden Shager out of Hawaii, and he's injured. He probably got injured the last game, or close to the last game of the season. Miller Moss as well. Dylan Gabriel up there. Goose Crowder out of Troy. Have not heard him. Have not seen him up here. Garrett Nussmeyer. A lot of these other guys, typically Brendan Lewis, I don't see him up there, but Carson Beck, Kate Klubnik, Graham Mertz, these guys are always typically in the top of the passing yardage. Quentin Cooley with 1557. Ashton Genty didn't really make his big of an impact he did this year. 1433. Henry Parrish Jr., not too shabby. A bunch of 1,000-yard rushing guys. Marion Hampton is there. Mekhi Hughes, the future Oregon. And then look at this. I think you're going to have probably, oh no, another 1,000-yard receiver. Where's the other Arizona guy? A ton of 1,000-yard receivers this season. Oh, he didn't. Oh, the 3, maybe he was a tight end. No, these are all, doesn't matter who it was. I was surprised they don't have another Arizona guy because they had 3 guys in the top 5 for the best receiver. So I figured they'd all have 1,000 yards or so. Most receiving touchdowns goes to Jeremiah Patterson with 19. Okay, that's why. He has 19 touchdowns and 940 yards. Crazy. 19 touchdowns. Actually, I want to see who has the most rushing. 17, Paris Jr. Justice Haynes for 16. Passing touchdown. 52. Good Lord. Noah Fafita was putting in work in the desert, baby. 52 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. How did he not win Heisman? His team's second in the country, but Will Howard won Heisman? 34-5? There's no way Fafita shouldn't win Heisman. I'm being so genuine with you. I'm not even going to try to gas. Like 4,242 yards, 69% completion, 52 touchdowns, and 3 picks. What? And he didn't win the Heisman? Yo. He wasn't even a runner-up. He was second place. Fourth place. And then Tet McMillan was 5th. Brother. He should have won. Hands down. Yeah, 100% should have won. That's crazy. I wonder if Will Howard had just like a bunch more rushing yards, because I typically historically in years past, rushing yards is always giving you a little bit of a boost. All right, job opening for our OC. Got to fill that. Move on to next week. So we have a couple guys here. Level 24, that might be huge depending on what he has unlocked. Level 24, we'll look at him. Kenneth Hayter. Oh, he has 4 different abilities: recruiter, motivator, scheme guru, and strategist. So I'm assuming he started out as a scheme guru, but he's vested in other things. Kenneth Hayter is probably going to be our go guy, right? South Carolina pipeline, so that's good for us because we have a level 2 there. I think that puts us up to level 3. That's how it works, I do believe. I mean, this is Tyler Buggs isn't bad as well. He has some recruiting. Spent 45 points there. He spent 50 in tactician at least. But I think we have to go with Kenneth, right? We have to go with Kenneth. Level 24. Runs a 4.25, which I like. Oh, he's offense corner. He runs a spread, which, you know, whatever. We're just going to keep App State's offense regardless. But he's level 24, has 4 different talent trees he's going into. I think he's the best. I mean, just by pure level he is, but I think just how he'll benefit the team. Early National Signing Day, we'll go ahead and take a gander, and then we'll go ahead. Looking here, Notre Dame's leading the pack, number 1. Alabama's coming in second. Michigan has 4 5-stars, 7th on this list. Georgia has 2. Couple 5-stars. There's a top 25. Utah has 2 5-stars. Look at the Sun Belt. We're the 29th ranked recruiting class in the country. Crazy. Only 4-star guy in the Sun Belt, and he's coming to App State, baby. 13 3-stars. That's a big reason why. We've only committed 14 guys so far, which seems low, but I feel like we didn't really need to field that many guys. I think that is the end of what we have to do, and we'll go ahead and get to the end of the season. Look at who won the championships. Go ahead and try to advance to next year. We are closing in on 2 hours, and I said that's kind of how long I wanted to go for. I need to get off and eat and stuff here soon anyways, but stick around to the end. I appreciate you all watching on, you know, TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube. If y'all want to drop a follow around any of those pages, would be greatly appreciative. Either way, we'll look at the job offers here. Make sure he's signed with us. Ooh, should we go take over Coastal Carolina? Switch to the dark side? That's a downgrade, which is interesting. I feel like we're kind of about the same tier level. We're in the same conference. I couldn't imagine. Oh no, this is the first time I'm being so genuine. This is the first time I've not signed a coach. Like, I just signed a coach off the top. Brian Warren, Pipelines, Louisiana, not terrible. Is a level 24 overall head coach. Go ahead and look at this talent tree. Not a recruiter, but is an architect and a master motivator. That's sneakily good, right? That is actually pretty good in terms of just like improving players and then improving. I think you improve skill caps with architect, like on the first level. Actually, let's go double check that. I don't know why we can always just go and check it. I don't know why. So you earn an additional XP, which is good. And then, yeah, level 2, tier 2 is your chance to increase a random skills cap. It's not very high. It doesn't happen a lot. But it could be good for our 3-star players that is going to be with us for 4 years. He's sneakily good, dude. But I did want a recruiter. That's what he's had here. Recruiting is critical. Now I kind of wish we could fire our DC to get a recruiting guy. Tyler Bose is the guy we looked at last week. He has all 3, but he's not a master motivator or anything of that nature. Man, he has spent 45. So what? If he's a decent offense coordinator, that's what, 9 points. So he's probably been, I would say 2-2-2, which is 8-1. So he probably has one level 3 and the other one's level 2. So you get a boost to scouting and a boost to just base interest. What do we do? I don't know. Just like the level 24 makes me want to go Brian Warren, but he's just not a recruiter. We could dive into recruiting, I guess, ourselves. It would give us a better benefit anyways. I think I'm going to have to go with Brian Warren. He's just the best coach on the board. And who knows? He may not even sign with us. We didn't have luck with the level 24 last year. So he may not even sign with us anyways. So who knows? I think that's all we need to do. Look at the first round games. We'll follow the playoff as we go. Liberty upsets Alabama. Totally realistic, right? By 8 points, no less. And then, you can look at these games. I didn't realize you could look at these games in this. SMU defeats Kansas State. That's realistic. Clemson beats Oregon. Maybe in an alternate timeline. Sure. Oregon probably would have trounced them this year. but it is what it is. And then Penn State beats Miami. I can feel that. Penn State's defense was really good, like it's really good, and then Miami is Miami. They don't have a defense to save their lives, and they rely on Cam Ward too much. But that's just what it is. If Liberty wins this next game, we might have to force lose them. I hate when Liberty wins. Liberty hater. This is a pro Liberty hating channel. And we signed Dion Dell, the 2-star cornerback. He's just here for depth. Nothing too crazy. I just need more people there in case injuries happen. They do creep up every now and then. Go ahead and look at this college football playoff bracket one last time. Liberty does lose, thank God, but they lose to Boston College by 5. Ole Miss destroys SMU. Ohio State destroys Clemson. Penn State pretty much dismantles Arizona, which is unfortunate because I feel like Arizona should have been putting up 40 a game with Fafita, the should have been Heisman. And we do sign Brian Warren. That is freaking massive. He's going to give our players a boost in development. He's going to give them more XP so they develop faster. That's going to be very, very good. His pipeline's also Louisiana, so hopefully we get some big boys from down there to come up. Some linemen, defensive linemen, everybody, whoever. If you're from Louisiana, come all the way to North Carolina. The weather's better in the summer, maybe. A little colder in the winter, but it is what it is. And the championship game is going to be Ohio State, Ole Miss. That's not a terrible. Honestly, if Ole Miss got in, they were a good team. They were a good team. If you listen to a couple podcasts, like I listened to Josh Pate, he talks to a bunch of coaches and stuff. And he was talking about how good and worrisome or glad the coach, not the coaches in the playoffs, but a lot of coaches outside the playoffs were that they didn't make it because they felt like they could have made a deep run because they're just that good. Thanks for the follow on Twitch. I appreciate it. Always got to figure out what that sound is. I have like 4 different sounds. It's always confusing when I hear it. But who won it all? Ole Miss 27-30. I mean, that's not surprising. Ole Miss beat Boston College by 10, and then Ohio State trounced Penn State for the second time this season. And then Ole Miss are your 2024 national championships, or national champions. Honestly, not that crazy. Definitely feel like that is more likely than a lot of scenarios. More likely than Liberty beating Alabama, for sure. So, not too bad. Looking at transfers here, Roberts is probably gone. Honestly, these top four guys are probably gone. I'm going to be genuine about that. Typically, if they're in that red, and if they're in that orange, they're probably, oh my goodness. We have 6 persuasions. Jeez. I'm going to go for this, like these guys. Failed. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm going to go for him, at least so we can keep one guy. Woo! That's a win. We got one guy to stay. He's a 69 overall sophomore. Do I go for the medium guys? I'm going to go for here. It's Nate Johnson. Failed. Damn. These guys are coach prestige. Success. Woo! And then who else? I don't think we really need the wide receiver. I think the left end will probably be better, right? He's a deep threat, though. 6 foot. We'll go here. Do we get it? Let's go, baby. All right, so we got 3 guys to stay. Everybody else is going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is like the most transfers I've had in a while. We also did, we performed miserably this season, so it's understandable. Nobody is going to the draft. It does not look like, just a bunch of graduates. We just don't have that much pro potential, I guess. And speaking of wide receivers, we have Manny Tisdale on the ropes. Not really. He's really far away from committing. Draft results. I wish you could sort by first round and stuff. Tet McMillan, 95 overall. I wish it would have like a list. I wish it actually put the players in certain positions. I think that'd be cool. Like to see like, oh, this person went 1-1. This person went, last. That'd be hilarious. All right. We'll probably have to clear out. Definitely have to clear out a bunch of the guys we don't want. I think we're gonna clear out Thomas to give some space. We have 5 spots. Jamie Daniels doesn't want to come here. He's a B- coach proceed, so we can't even get him anyway. So we'll have to take him off the board, which is unfortunate. We might keep Glenn Schneider on just as a backup plan to get another running back. We'll keep Reggie Atwell as well. Liberty's making a move on our fullback. Dingle, we still want him. We still want Dingle just because I think I want to move him to tight end. He's 6'5". I mean, he's got good speed. He's going to be a great tight end for us for years to come. We'll take Quincy off. He's been signed. We also want to sign him as well. So we'll put 25 hours on him. It looks like we're going to be okay. We already have right tackles. We can't sign our offensive guard anyways, so we have to move him. Just trying to clear up some spots so that we can keep our guys, or put as many guys from the transfer portal on there. We'll keep the right ends because we do need some more. I was going to sign this guy as well. We'll put 25 of him since nobody else is going for him. We don't need the Mike linebacker. I'm going to take him off. And then that's good. So we'll go ahead and go to the transfer portal, see who wants to come to App State, and then we're going to try to cherry pick some guys that are good. Elusive back, junior Hashan Wilson from Charlotte. We're 6 on his list. But he's a 3-star, 123rd player in the portal currently. I don't hate bringing him in either. Carlos Allen, has a little bit of disposition to go to Georgia, though. And Jacoby Spells has a little bit of disposition to go to a disposition to go to Bama. We'll put him on the list regardless. He's a 118 in the portal. We really don't have anybody. I'm going to be genuine with you. A 1-star. I mean, he looks good. He is a freshman. I'll put him on the list. We don't need a Mike linebacker, but I'm not going to turn him down if he wants to come here. A bunch of defensive tackles. We'll put him there as well. And that's it. That's all she wrote. He'd be nice to get. All she wrote. I just don't see if we have. I don't recommend. I mean, I don't assume that there's going to be anybody here. Yeah. All right. Well, we could go prospect as well and look to see if there's anybody. He was there, so we just took off the list. No offers. Anybody good? A couple right ends. Another halfback. He's a receiving back, though. I feel like we only are seeing receiving backs. That one elusive back is in the transfer portal, though. We're going to hopefully get an athlete, run stopper. I don't even know what position he is. I should put it in parentheses, but I may pick him up. We only have 1 slot available. Maybe worth it just to pick somebody up. Agile, he's a lineman. Couple pass protectors, power rusher. I think we do need another guard. I think we're going to put him on the list, right? Yeah, we do need another guard. We're going to put him on the list and put probably like, not 5 hours, 25. All right. Let's go back here since they're all at the top of the board. Oh, he's a 94th. I already said that. He's a 94th player in the portal. Or not in the portal, in high school. Offer everybody a scholarship. And then we'll kind of just offer hours as we can. But I mean, he looks like he's going to go to Georgia or Alabama. We're going to put 50 hours on him just because he is probably one of the better. Same thing here. We're going to put 50 hours on him. He doesn't really have a predisposition to go anywhere. So that's good. And then the freshman cornerback as well. I want to put hours here. He looked decent. This guy as well. He's a freshman. I'm going to put 50 hours there. I like to always get freshman guys because you use the most years with them. We might have enough hours to put 50 on everybody. I do believe so. And I'll find some Yeah, I think, yeah, 50 hours on everybody. That's good. And then I'll just look through here. We're going to put some hours on him since we technically did want him. I just wasn't sure if we would have the hours to get him. I'm not going to recruit any more of the running backs. I'll put our hours on him because we always want that fullback. What's our receivers look like? What's his face transferred? No, did we keep Jackson? I don't remember. I think we kept him. Regardless, if we can bring in. Oh, I didn't offer him a scholarship. If we can bring in another one, that'd be nice. We don't need a left tackle, technically, right? We can cut that. We can cut that junior for sure. 58 overall. Get out of here. We'll cut some more guys if we need to. We have plenty of guys to cut. Defensive end. I think we do need a couple defensive ends. We only have 2 there. We have 2 for next season. We've committed 1. I'm going to try to look to lock up these guys. I'll put 50 hours on. But we haven't recruited. Yikes. I'll put 50 hours on this one, 5 on this one. Just to give us the hours. I think that's all she wrote. We don't technically need all these hours on the defensive tackles. I'm just concerned we won't get these guys. We'll probably know next week. We'll finagle it around for next week. But we'll see. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. We committed Tyler Locke in the right end, so that we got the hours back anyways. And then we'll go ahead and gander around the board and see if we need to move anybody around. Probably will. All right, so we're competing with South Carolina for now. Let's see if we got any. Playing time's good. Brand exposure isn't great. We don't have the other one unless it's playing time. We already know that. Looking good here. Looking like we can bring him in easily. We are only person we're really competing with right at this second is Jack State. Want to hold off another week to schedule a trip with him just because we don't know his well, actually, I technically do know it. Championship contender, we're B-. He's already told us that, so we don't know. Playing style. Ooh. I want to assume it's playing time. Typically it is with transfers, but I'm not going to risk it just because Rutgers is behind us, and then ECU is also above us. I will go ahead and schedule a trip for week 3 and put it on playing style since if it's playing time, it's going to be A-. It's not going to matter. And then the cornerback, we're the only team that he's looking at, so we'll just continue to go with it. He is a champion. Yeah, we already know that. Ooh, we made a good gains here. And we're just going to keep it on 50. Just keep it safe. Keep him in case we need it. We're getting good gains on the Mike linebacker as well. Yeah, I think we're just going to keep a lot of that stuff there. I think we're not really going to move anything too crazy. And then I think we're just going to look around the list just to make sure we're getting everybody we want. Yeah, we're good there, good there. Good there. We're going to bring him in. We can cut some guys. We're going to put 50 on him because we do need another guard. We can always move guys around to different positions. Like a tackle can move to guard. I don't think it'll really hurt him that much. We're going to put hours up on him. We'll put him 25. Just to give, again, just you want to always be safe in case somebody sneaks up on you. But you don't want to go too crazy. I don't know if we're going to go for Jeff Knox, especially if we can get both these guys. We'll keep him there. He's only moving 25 hours a week, and he's not really moving that much. So I'm not too worried about him committing out of nowhere. I'm just going to scout somebody so I can have these 10 hours for next week. Who do we want to scout? We'll just go with this guy. Doesn't really tell us much. I mean, look at that. He looks really good, but, it's a range. So we'll see. All right. Moving on to next week. What's up, Thomas? Welcome into the stream. Appreciate you here. Still looking good. Haven't lost anybody yet, so that's huge. Still making moves with spells. So we're going to lose Wilson. So we need to go ahead and divert course. Bring out All right, we have to pick a running back. I think we're gonna go with Schneider still. They're both bad. Let's compare them. Or they're not both bad. They're both busts or gym breaks or whatever. Speed 86, speed 89. I mean, he has clear headed. He has the same physical. He has natural though. I think we'll go here. And we're gonna be competing against what you would call it. So it's not like that crazy. We'll give him 50 hours. We'll give him a visit week 4. Since they have a visit week 5. I don't know how that works. But we still need 10 hours. We still need to go up here and look at everybody else. So we're looking good with Carlos Allen for now. We need to schedule a visit with him next week. We had this visit week 3 with Isaiah Wright. Okay, we're going to put send the house. We're going to make this a hard sell. Probably not the best hard sell in the world, but it'll free 10 hours up. So I think it gives us like 1. It's like 10% better. We actually need to do this for everybody. Not the greatest. I might just probably just wants to leave it on him. We want to do it next week just to free up 10 hours so we can give him a visit. Easy here. We're going to keep 50 hours on him. Ooh, I thought that was Louisville trying to make a move on him, but it's not. Who's the guy I thought was going to have... Was that their running back? Oh, no. Tennessee's making a massive move on Starling here. I don't think we really can do anything about that. Genuinely. I don't think we can do anything about that. I'm going to put 10 hours here. He's so slow, though. Maybe I don't know. I was going to say maybe I'm moving to tight end, but, like, that doesn't really make sense. Hey. Let's go ahead and bump into next week. Last week of off-season recruiting here. So I think we'll get spells. I'm like 99% sure. Dang. Carlos Allen, we have fallen behind. I think we're gonna cheese this. Not cheese it, but give him a visit week 4. I need to pick what it was though. Proximity home share. There. We're not gonna get Isaiah Wright for sure. That's a left tackle. We don't really need a left tackle, so that's not the end of the world. We are gonna get Charles Lester probably. I mean, probably we should. And we'll also get Soleil Brown. We should also get Jar Johnson as well. I mean, North Carolina's making a slight move, but how are we not getting more? We spent 50 hours on him. I don't understand it. We're going to lose out on Starling for sure. We're just going to take him off the list already. We have 50 hours to spend. Let's go ahead and kind of just look around, see if we can do anything. We already scheduled a visit with him this week. I'm going to take Schneider off the list so I don't get another guy. I don't want to have him on the list for now. Or I don't want to have him on the list at all. Not for now. I don't want to sign Tisdale. He's bad. Is there a prospect I can do? Probably not. At this rate, I don't think I could bump back into prospect this 1 week to go. Unless we're like first overall. I mean, I'll try it. We'll give it a shot. Take him off the list because I genuinely just don't want him just because he's so slow. Like 83 or 4 speed is just not good. He'd be a good tight end, but Dingle is going to be a better tight end. So it's just like, what's the point? We already have a visit scheduled with you. And then it is what it is. We get him, we get him. If we don't, we don't. I think the rest of it's pretty much tightened up, except for this. We'll probably lose out on Allen. I think I already said that, but we do have the visit this week, but I don't know how visits after it goes, so who knows. I mean, these 5 hours may go in the trash. I think they are. I don't really have any 5 hours to spend on anybody I want. And that'll be the final week of recruiting. We'll go ahead and change everybody's position. And like I said, we're going to near into the end of the stream. We're already at, 2 hours and 20-ish minutes. A little bit longer than what I was anticipating going, but I did want to get through this season. We'll be back probably Monday or Tuesday for the second season of this, episode 3. I'll try to go as long as I can, but it'll be after work, so I don't know how late I'll be able to go because I'll have to cook dinner and stuff. But we're going to try to get more consistent with the streams until we get done with the App State stuff. And then depending on how long that takes and when we are with MLB The Show, then we'll pick up with that. If it's, if it's close to MLB The Show, we'll just wait. We'll pick up with some there. We'll do some Diamond Dynasty stuff, stream that a couple times a month. And then, but if not, if we still have another month, I may start a second one with another school. I'll probably put that up to you all. I did this one just because I wanted to do App State myself, but I'll probably let you all pick that one if we do another stream. We may keep one going, like once a week we'll do a stream, or maybe we'll split streams and do an hour or two on college football and then an hour or two on MLB The Show. But that is TBD at this time. But you all will know, as I know. I'll put out more announcements on the community page, so be sure you look at that. Subscribe, follow if y'all want to stick around. We are live on Twitch, TikTok, YouTube, for anywhere y'all want to go, anywhere y'all want to view. We didn't get Reggie Atwell. Annoying. Anybody else we got? We didn't get Carlos Allen, anticipated. We didn't get Isaiah Wright. That's unfortunate. I think it was kind of anticipated though. But let's go ahead and look at the development track. Impact for Mac Choice. 4-star scrambling QB with impact. He's better come in at like a freaking 85 overall. Jacoby, my fault. Jacoby Spells, the junior. We'll have him for 1 year, so he won't develop that much, but he is a star development trait, so that's huge. And then Charles Lester III also has a star dev trait. Not the greatest in the world. And he's a freshman though, so he'll be a sophomore next year. He could start, and he's going to be a star dev trait, so as long as he doesn't have many caps, he should develop pretty well. Celera Brown, impact. Another star in Jar Johnson, the freshman Mike linebacker. We weren't going to pick him up. We don't need Mike linebackers, but with that star ability, I'm extremely ecstatic that we did another star in Tyler Locke. This is the most star development traits I've had. A couple of them. He's a high school player too. Oh, heck yeah. So we'll get him for 3 to 4 or 5 years. Normal, and we're coming back down to earth. Normal from Karimi. Teague has impact. Normal from Glenn. Normal from Kafka. But another star in Brent here, a left outside linebacker. He's a JUCO sophomore. But I mean, it's still good. He's still got a couple years of star dev. So I'm extremely excited. Normal for Edmonds. Dingle has impact. Torrance has star. This is crazy. I don't think I've had more than like 1 or 2 stars in any recruiting class ever. And we have like 7 in this one. I know a couple are transfers, but still, we have like 3 high schoolers with it. Josh Jennings has impact. Smart does as well. Cure has normal. And another star, the Sean Burnett, the tight end. I mean, he may start a tight end then. I mean, I wanted Dingle a tight end, but man, if he has star dev trait and he's a gym and has gold best friend, so that's good. Ekwonu with impact, the other gym here. Another gym in Blount has impact. Knox has it as well. Bruggeman has normal, the other quarterback we recruited. I mean, that's not terrible. I mean, normal isn't great, but it's not terrible. Jared Slade, impact. Normal for Cross, impact for Asher. Talib has star, the running back we got early on, a receiving running back out of Charlotte, North Carolina. 88 speed, not the greatest, but I mean, with receiving back, I think that's probably like the first or second thing he develops really quick. So that's going to be huge. But with a star dev, I mean, the moon might be the potential again, depending on his caps. Buchel is going to have impact. Millhouse is going to have impact. And Dell is going to have normal. He's a 2-star we just got for depth. And so that's not terrible. I mean, a ton of stars. I think double-digit star devs. That's huge. Michigan is going to be your number 1 recruiting class. 4 5-stars, 15 4-stars, and 9 3-stars. So that's huge for them. Notre Dame, not too bad. I mean, what's their 5-stars looking like? What positions are they at? what, left tackle, running back, right tackle, and then left guard. So they improved their line basically and their running backs. I mean, that's literally what Michigan is. Notre Dame did good as well with 3 5 stars. And then there's a rest list. We'll scroll through the top 25 so y'all can get a glimpse at everybody. I mean, a ton of familiar names up here. I mean, typical top powerhouses and stuff like that. UK coming in at 30. Go Cats, baby. We'll finish the recruiting cycle at 38th. Best in the SBC. We have the only 4-star recruit in the Sun Belt. Troy comes in at a second place, 20 spots below us, and then everybody else falls in line from there. So that's extremely good for us. Definitely going to be a good year. Hopefully next year. Definitely did not achieve the things we wanted to do. We were 1 win away from a bowl win, which is extremely unfortunate. But sometimes this is how the cookie crumbles. But looking here at the roster, this is obviously before we get into training. Ooh, my goodness. Brunchman, the athlete, is already a 72 overall. So our QBs. Choice comes in at a 74 scrambling overall. So not terrible. He is second on the depth chart, but I mean, Billy Wiles will dev more in this offseason. So, I mean, I may start Max Choice, though. Go ahead and get him started in redshirt Brujman. But I mean, Brojman's going to have to be a quarterback. We're not going to be able to put him somewhere else just because we do need the fourth string guy, or not a fourth string guy. Well, he wouldn't be our fourth string, but he'll be the 4th quarterback. You get what I'm saying? He has good badges as well. Yeah, 72 overall. Yeah, I mean that's not. I mean, if Max Choice goes down, he might come in as a starter. Probably not. I'll probably keep what's his face. I wish I could have got a transfer quarterback in, but you know, if you live and die by the transfer portal, sometimes it hurts you. So Darren Dingle, tight end, vertical threat, 67. I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and just double check to make sure. I don't want him on wide receiver. He's just too slow. So there's not really any point to have him wide receiver. What was he? He was 67. So he'll be 3rd. He'll be ahead of Sean Burnett, who is a star dev though. So 85 speed. Oh my goodness. 85 speed is gonna be crazy. I think Dingle has 88. So like, I'll be honest, we might start running 2 tight end sets just to get those boys in there together. But he's a 66. Yeah, we're gonna go with Dingle to a tight end for sure. He'll be a 67 overall, so that's pretty good for us. Not too terrible. We'll probably have to cut a tight end, which, you know, it is what it is. I'm not too worried about it. We have 6 on the roster. And then Joel Glenn, I think he's a lineman. He could defensive tackle, though. He'll be a 69 overall to 68 for left ends. We'll look. I mean, it may, if depending on the defensive tackle situation, we may want to put him there. Yeah, he's a center. We have 4 centers, it says. So we'll look at centers first. Yeah, we have a ton of centers. Not the greatest in the world, but they'll all dev a little bit this offseason. I don't know if we'll want him there. So let's see what defensive tackle was, what his best position was. I mean, that's also rough. He may just go center and get cut next year. We're good on right end, left end. Oh. Okay. We're going to move some of these guys around. 64 overall. Josiah Watt. We'll move over to left end. Just to give us more bodies there. And I'll move one other person. So we'll move over. Probably Karimi. Yeah. Just have a freshman over there. We only have 3 guys each. I think I might put him at end. He had a decent, I think he was like 67 overall as a defensive end. So like, that's not bad. 68 overall. He's a speed rusher. I think we want to put a defensive end just because we don't need tackles, but I don't like only having 3 defensive ends. I feel like we need more. I'll move him over to the left end. And we're going to make sure everybody else is good as well. I don't want to have too many people around. Wide receiver's looking all right. Fullback, he's a 60, 75, not terrible. Ooh, our running back room's not looking the greatest. Castle's our best player. Talib, though, will be good in the years to come. But this year, he will be not the best. Left tackle, we have 3 bodies. Right tackle, we have way many more bodies. And we're going to move over our backup right tackle. Since he's a 78, he is better at he's better than our current left tackle. So we'll do that. We're pretty even now, 5 and 4. Oh yeah, Kafka will be the backup, so that's good. He does have a badge. I didn't realize he had a badge. I don't think I thought I scouted him. Maybe I'm tripping. Right tackle looks good. Left or right guard, left guard looks fine. Center has looked way more than fine. We did switch around the left tackle, right tackle. What about left outside linebacker, right outside linebacker? No, we need to move over. 60-59. We might run a 4-2-5 this year. Just because that's bad. That's bad. Like, really bad. I might move a Mike linebacker to both ways. Arnholt's there. Move one of these guys. He drops down on overall. What about this guy? He drops down on overall. Any of these guys improve? Jar Johnson. He improves 1. I'll probably move him because he was stuck behind these guys. Bethia, do you improve? No, you go down 2. Leon. No, you suck anyways. You'll probably get cut. So I'm going to move Johnson to... it doesn't really matter. I'm going to put him at right. I think right had the worst one, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. We probably will run 4-2-5 though, just because we don't have that many good linebackers. That's good. I think we're good there. All right, I think all the positions are sorted out for next season. Everything's even or so that's good. Don't get too heavy in one position. Oh my god. Oh my god, 17,000 XP. I've never seen that much at once. I'm on normal too. This is what normal is. I always typically play on slower or slowest. Holy crap. I got 90 training points, bro. What is going on? All right. Offensive line should be good this year. Look at that. Top 4 players are linemen. 83, 81, 79, and 78, but they've gotten boosted up to 88, 86, 83, 83. So they should be good. Should be, right? Should be. He has a platinum badge, pocket shield, and play action shield, gold. He should be good, right? Quarterbacks, he improved to 77. He may start. I mean, he may just be our default starter. I'll probably try to get max choice in there some. All right. Our running backs improved. Kamani Alexander improved all the way up to 79, so he'll be our starter. Castle will still be our backup, which, I mean, it's not the end of the world. We have an 80 overall. Wide receiver, 77, 77. Stroman, I'm surprised he didn't go up more because he had some good stats last year. And then our best offensive player is going to be our tight end. He has sure hands, though, so that's huge. Another sure hands tight end, too. And then we already talked about the lineman. White is going to be a 76, 74 for Abrams. I'm not Verwain. Defensive tackle looking good. I'm looking good at like the full. I don't even know why I'm looking at all these because it doesn't really matter. It doesn't. I wish it told you how much like they devved or how much they improved, like 5x overall points or whatever. Because just the arrow is just like annoying because it's like I don't know how much you actually improved. It's just like okay, you improved. How much? The custom conferences, we are going to go with like the true realistic one, especially since we're only going to do this for a couple years. Like we're not doing like a full dynasty, so we're going to move UMass this year, and then we're going to move the teams to the Mountain West and the Pac-12 next year, and then I think that's the only ones we've gotten confirmed so far. Okay, so I have recruiting. I want to put I'm basically going to buy all these level 1, just because I want to be able to scout since my other guys can't scout well. And I think that's all I'm going to do for recruiting now. And then we're going to go back to this because I still believe we need some of these. I want, for defensive end, I want them to tackle better and play recognize better. So I think that's fine. This one's good. I'm going to get this up to level 4 because we're going to need it this year, especially because our quarterbacks are going to be in an interesting situation. Running backs could be okay. I just don't feel like any of these are really good. Like the last one's okay, but like these are like none of these are like running back centric. Like trucking, break tackle, pass blocking, run blocking, spin juke and ball carrying vision, okay. Like there was one for speed that'd probably be more beneficial. But this one they do get improvement to short route and medium route, so that's good. So yeah, that's looking good. I can't believe we got 90 points. I'm gonna go ahead and switch UMass over to the MAC, and then just to make sure the conferences are still, yeah, that's good. Encourage transfers, and that'll be the last one of the last things we do in this one. So we need to encourage 4. No, no, no. Maybe. Maybe. Definitely. You don't need that many centers. I always like I always like cutting guys that are like really old that have like low overall. Just because like, you know, you haven't improved in this long, you're not gonna improve. Like this guy, 57 overall. I mean, that's way too low for what we want. You cut 2 more guys. You're gone. Oh, we also got the kicker in. Okay, we're not gonna cut either. Well, we can't cut either of these guys, but so he'll be. I mean, he has some good badges: Road Dog and the Natural, and then also Deep Range. So he's gonna be able to boot that from deep. I mean, we can't cut him anyways. So we're gonna cut probably what the tight end. I think it was this guy. It's not. That's not us, man. It's not us. And that's where we are. 80. I think we had 85, right? That's fine. Yeah, we're good. I don't know why it's still red. So we cut everybody we needed to. And I think that's the last thing we'll do for sure. Or I'm not for sure. Custom schedules. I'm gonna try to keep this realistic and just. I mean, I think most of these are correct. These off-season games or these non-conference games. We'll still play North Carolina State. This is a rivalry, so we're still gonna play that. Toledo, we'll play them. I do want to play Boise State because it's at Boise State. That's cool. And then this is our conference schedule for next season. And with the Georgia Southern game. Look, doesn't look like it to be too bad. Southern Alabama, I think they won the conference 8-5, 8-5, 7-7, 10-3. Okay, so most of these teams had a winning record last year, except for Georgia Southern. Yeah, Georgia Southern is the only conference team we play that didn't have a winning record last year. So that could be interesting. Because we definitely need to make a bowl game this year. Like, we need to make a bowl game this year. Next year, I feel like we need to make a bowl game and win a bowl game this year. Next year, make a really good bowl game, win the conference. Where that sound effect came from, I appreciate you. I don't know whatever it was to follow on. I can never tell which one it is. But oh, Najee Douglas, thanks for following, man. Appreciate it. So I think next year we need to win a bowl game. Maybe not win the conference. The year after, we probably need to win the conference and the bowl game, like a good bowl game. And then if it makes sense, we may get promoted to the ACC, maybe not. And then the next year, if we win another conference championship, then I'll probably promote us to the ACC, and then maybe have 2 years there to maybe get an auto bid in the conference playoff and just sneak some wins. I don't know. But anyways, that will be it for us today. We're going to set up the recruiting board after or the next episode. Again, it should be Monday or Tuesday, depending. If I can do it Monday, I may stream on Tuesday as well. Probably another shorter stream, 2.5 to 3 hours, nothing too crazy. But I appreciate y'all tuning in, man. It's been fun. I mean, I'm just playing video games. I know there's not a ton of people here, but I think thank you all for watching. It's been great. Check out any other videos on the YouTube channel. There's a ton of stuff, different playlists and stuff like that. Like I said, we'll be starting up MLB content in the future, or shortly in the future. They're 2 months out, so we're doing a lot of Diamond Dynasty stuff up. If that interests you, if not, I'll still be trying to put out college football content, whether it's in stream form or, long form content. So again, I appreciate y'all tuning in, and I'll catch you all in the next one.